Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream and welcome to my first ever London's Calling stream. It's great to have you here. It's great to have everybody in the chat. Thank you for all being here. Got 7 waiting already, so it's good to see you there. Nice to see you, Gala Gay, Nathaniel, Deppy Shep. Great to have you here. It's fabulous stuff. Let me just turn that down, and then we will be in business. There we go. Okay, hopefully I'm coming over loud and clear. Nice to see you, Legos for Life. Okay, so like this stream being called London's Calling, the idea of this stream is that I stream randomly from time to time, maybe around 8 o'clock some evenings during the week and at weekends as well. That kind of works quite nicely for me. And this week I'm going to be building quite a special build, actually. And it's special in several ways because, one, it's ginormous. It's a massive ATAT, and it's a custom from a designer called Raskolnikov. So that's a bit of a mouthful. And if I'm truthful, his custom of an ATAT is also a bit of a mouthful as well. But it's ginormous. It's a plus size of the Lego set. So let me introduce to you also some guests that we've got with us tonight. Coming in at number 1 through Trapdoor 1. It's the man that's mightier than any man in the universe on YouTube. We have ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Doc Sampson. You're on the air, my friend.
Am I?
You are indeed.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Here I am. couldn't find the button.
Welcome in, Doc.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. How are things in England? Sunny, I hope.
It's going all right. It was all right today. Actually, a bit cloudy, a little bit. How can I put it? Just a bit drizzly, really. Bit of a drizzly day. Kind of reflects the sentiment I think at the moment of the nation. But with a bit of luck, this stream will bring a little bit of Lego love to everybody out there. So it's hopefully speaking whilst everything is grinding to a halt and everybody's got to kind of stay in and do all those good things that the government says, we can bring a little bit of Lego love to the boys and girls out there as well. So next up, Doc, we've got ourselves, how can I put this? We'll go from West Coast America over to back over to England. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you the man, the YouTube Star Wars, Mr. Solo Brick Builder. Welcome, Solo.
Oh, I'm flattered. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Nice to see everyone. Thank you, London Bridge Bricks, for having me on your channel.
You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. You look like you've got yourself a decent-looking Star Wars set there, looking like something from Rogue One, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we're going to be going for the TIE Striker today in all its box squash glory. So we're going for it.
Yeah, very nice, my friend. Looks very nice indeed. Yeah. Okay, so next up then, let's pop ourselves back over to America, to our friends over the pond and their special relationship. And next up, boys and girls, we give you the brilliant, the bashful, the very amusing Mr. BFAB, brother from another brick.
Hello guys, how's it going?
Hey, BFAB, how you doing?
I totally just didn't see you 5 minutes ago, so.
Yeah, I know. It's for the audience, BFAB.
Oh, okay. Oh wow, Doc, I have not seen you in years.
I know. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you.
He's here now in the flesh, so to speak. So from BFAB, we'll stick around in America, and a good friend of the channel, how can I put this?
Irascible.
the Jim Carrey of the Lego YouTube community. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give us a round for Mr. Sands. Oh, and he's not there. He's disappeared.
And then BFAB dropped out. Look that. Oh no, there's BFAB.
No, I got put backstage.
Oh, okay. I tell you what, I built him up and then he burnt away. But hey ho, Sands got the link. He'll be back when he needs to be. And yeah, so who we got in the chat then? We got Cafe Con Lego. How you doing, Cafe Con? Welcome to the stream. Becky's in there. Nathaniel, Jay the Dad, the ever present, and the lovely Paul Story. Looking forward to this. Good luck. Thank you, Paul. We've got lots of people in there. So everybody in there, please do send us your questions. I'm going to do my best to start building the legs on this tonight. And boy, they're bigger legs. I imagine they're bigger legs than what you get from having been down the gym for the last few weeks, BFAB. So yeah, Sans, when you're ready to come back in, pop back in. We're also going to be joined by some friends as well from Australia. Hopefully, Steve. Now it's about 7 a.m. in the morning out there in Australia at the moment. So I'm kind of if you see a guy with a beard appear on the stream that looks like he's just got out of bed, it's probably because he's just got out of bed. So just bear that in mind. Right. So yeah, throw us your messages and BFAB Doc Solo Brick Builder. Do what you're best at, my friends.
All right. So hey, Greg, how much of a Marvel fan are you? You like follow the Fantastic Four?
I like the Fantastic Four. I much prefer them in comic form, if I'm honest, because I don't think they've actually ever come across particularly well in the movies.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
I think Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Stretch is good. I think the Invisible Girl or Invisible Woman, I think she's particularly good. Human Torch was always good. Human Torch, aka Captain America, that was always a bit of a weird one. I haven't seen the brand new one yet, but consistently, what I've found that they've never done particularly well is the Thing. Ben Grimm. I think he looks like, how can I put it, a turd on legs.
Yeah. Well, they always go for the rubber suit or whatever. But after the Korg, you know, they had that Korg guy in the Thor movie. They should be able to get the Thing right this time.
If you pardon the pun.
Yeah. But I was asking you because I was, you know, Terax the Tamer. You know, Terax the Tamer. That's what Steve looks like.
Steve is a beautiful man. Come on, guys.
Yeah, so is Terax the Tamer until he destroyed half the universe. But hey,
let's take a look here.
Mild inconvenience.
It is. And how's things where you are, BFAB and Doc? How's life over there? Is everything knuckling down a little bit?
Oh yeah. They have special times at the stores for, you know, the seniors to go early in the morning or whatever. And then, you know, non-essential stores, if you go into a non-essential store, they have like ropes and everything, and all the people are wearing gloves, and they're like, you can't get within 6 feet of somebody. So it's just kind of like, Jesus Christ, how am I supposed to buy liquor? All right, like I gotta, okay, you gotta find it, and then you gotta like put it on the counter, and then you gotta step back, and then they bring, it's just like ridiculous.
Wow, that's pretty.
It's like, you might as well just be closed. Just close. If you guys are gonna be this paranoid about it, I mean, it's just like, come on. And all like a lot of stores have, like, I went to the bank today because I needed to get me a new ATM card.
Yeah,
my ATM card's messed up, so I pull up to the bank, and they're standing there at the doors like guards. They got their little clipboards and whatnot. So I walk up there, and they're just like, "Hi, what are you coming to the bank for?" And I'm like, "Well, I need a new ATM card." Of course, they're asking me why and everything else. I'm like, "Well, you know, blah 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 blah." So they're like, "Okay, give me your ID and everything." So I give my ID, and they're like, they go into the bank, and they're like, "You got to wait here. I'll be back. I'll be back with the card." So then they leave. You know, I'm standing out there 5-10 minutes. You know, just chit chatting with the people, staying, you know, 6 feet away from everybody. You know, everybody's like all staying 6 feet away from each other and whatnot. Then they come walking out there, you know, ask me, whisper in my ear, "What's your mother's maiden name?" I'm like, "Good Lord, why couldn't I just come into the bank with you?" But all right, okay, let me whisper it back so you can go walking back into the bank, and, you know, another 10 minutes, and ta-da, here's your card. I'm like, oh, good Lord, good Lord. And they let some other man in right after me that just wanted to do some sort of crazy deposit thing because he wasn't sure if it was money in his account to cover what the check would. I was just kind of like, really, that can be done from an ATM. But I got, okay, whatever.
That sounds like a real boring, tedious journey, mate, that you had there.
Well, they're being like super double extra careful, you know, and then they're standing there and they're Purelling everything, you know, and spraying everything with, you know, disinfectant and whatnot. Every time somebody uses the cash machine, in between, they're like, psh, 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 psh,
yeah,
spraying it up and whatnot. So I was like, all right, I get it, but, you know, let's not get carried away. And then the Secretary of State had to come on and say, yo, people, you cannot use the parks as congregating areas. What part of, you know, social distancing do you not get? Just because you all don't know each other at the park, you know, it's just like, you know, you can't hang out together, okay? So you can't go to the park and have everybody hanging out there. You can't go hang out at the beach, you know, go home, go in your houses, close your damn door, you know?
Yeah, it's a real change, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's a real change. It's very different. It's very different, and it's very difficult. And I think things will settle down in the next couple of weeks. I think we'll just get used to the change. I think change is always difficult for people. No matter, you hear people that say, I love change and all this sort of stuff, but really, in all honesty, I don't know what people in the chat think about it as well. But in all honesty, nobody really likes change. And if you don't have control over that change, then it's human nature to kind of push back on that change. But I think we've all just got to kind of, how can I put it, keep calm and carry on, so to speak. But
I'm still disappointed that the tanning beds and gyms are closed, so I'm kind of disappointed about that. So
yeah, they've done the same to us over here. I'm not sure about the tanning ones. Do you know what? It could be, you never know, one day they might turn around and say that, the tanning machines are actually perfect for killing off the virus or something like that.
Exactly. You're safe.
Camera yourself for 10 minutes and boom, kill all viruses. Could be a thought there. There we go. Maybe put that forward to the MOD, Darren.
Yeah, see, Gallagher said that people on spring break, they went in Miami, they still went on spring break. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah. I saw that last night. And do you know what? They were interviewing people that are in pubs tonight. And one guy, they were talking to two people. One guy said to the other guy, he goes, oh, yeah, the only reason we're out tonight is because my friend of mine had his hair dyed blonde and he wanted to come out and show it off in the pub. I was like, what? And then so the person interviewing him said, but why are you still out in the pub socializing with everyone and, staying in a close-knit group? And he said, it's because the government is only recommending it. So she's like, well, would you rather it be some sort of martial law that they bring in? And he's like, well, yeah, because if they're recommending it, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I just thought, that's absolute piffle. That is. So anyway, it's just madness. But here we go. Each to their own, and everyone will kind of find their equilibrium and fathom out what they need to do and when they need to do it and stuff like that. And everyone just needs to be careful, be kind to each other, give everyone lots of room, lots of time, and it's a world-changing thing. And we'll look back on this one day and say, yeah, I was there for this moment and stuff like that. So it's unfortunate, but it is here now. We need to deal with it, and we just all need to pull together, and which is what we're doing here tonight with a bit of luck. But anyway,
collecting bricks is here. Hey, collecting.
It would be nice if it would slow down.
I thought I saw a BFAB cam for a second. There was a BFAB cam.
That would have been bad. I was trying to turn on my microphone. Let's see. She said they haven't killed BFAB. You mean killed? ED, you forgot the ED on the part collecting. Come on. Do better. No?
Well, it's like 80% of people that get the dang thing have mild symptoms they don't even know.
Yeah, so I mean, it's possible that we've actually already had it.
Yep, and then just spread it and blah blah blah. So So who's Paul Story? Oh, Paul Story, somebody's here. Paul Story's here. Hey,
yeah,
he's on the Isle of Wight.
Yeah, no, I know a Paul that.
It's like Shaun of the Dead in Texco. Well, the island's named after a white, a ghost. So, not surprising it's Shaun of the Dead, I used to think it was Isle of Wight, White, kind of like the White Cliffs of Dover or something. It was like
that's it. Yeah, you got it. Mate. That's it.
That's what I thought it was, but it's apparently the other way, or it's spelled differently.
It might be Isle of Wight, Wite, something like that. Paul, tell us. So, Paul, we're on the Isle of Wight. Yeah, Wight. Yeah, that's it. That way. I've been there loads of times. The only thing is, every time I go to the Isle of Wight, it rains. So it just seems to be one of those places on the planet. Every time I've been there, it tends to rain a little bit. But it's a beautiful place, though. Very chalky, hence all the whiteness around there and stuff like that.
My brother went to Hawaii, and the sun came out here, and it's been raining there every day.
Really? Oh, wow. That's pretty. I don't know. I almost want the weather to be bad at the moment, so people don't go out and congregate and stuff like that. It almost seems. I know the whole thing's been caused by nature, but I don't know. There's a certain thing to it if people don't go out and have beers and stuff like that and tend to be good and do
right.
do.
Then those people are congregating really close to each other when you're sitting on the bar stools next to each other, jostling one another. You know.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. It's a tough one. And let us know out there in the chat how you guys are getting on and dealing with all these changes. Collecting Bricks says the bank is trying to protect you, Doc. We can't lose you now that we need to be entertained. There you go.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks, Collecting, but you know, it was annoying as heck. That's all I got to say. It's annoying as heck. But I did give a new card, so it all worked out in the end, I guess. You know.
Yeah, no, it definitely does, mate. It definitely does. Anyway, I'm gonna start building a little bit of this. Doc, if you'd be so kind as to see what's going on in the chat. I at least want to get one page done of this build tonight if I can.
At least get 2 bricks put together.
That would be good. I mean, I'm slow enough as it is.
Yeah. London Brick Bricks, I have the train ready to go. You got this, says Deppy Shep. He must have the anniversary train too. Oh yeah, when he got the ISS, he must have got the anniversary train. Super speedy building Deppy Shep. Oh, there's something in the. Oh, I don't see Sands yet.
No, I've just put in there. Come back, Sands, in the private chat.
Yeah, BFAB checks that, Sands.
What happened?
That message that, Sands. Say, what's the deal, Sands? Get over here.
I did. I asked him. I'm like, what happened? Well, they were just announcing you. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sammy's got to come back quick because otherwise I'll forget what to say, how to introduce him. So yeah,
it's Paul Afol 77. So that's Paul's story.
Yeah, I thought it would be. He dropped a tweet out earlier on and said he was looking forward to this. Paul, I will crack on and do some building. I promise you. All right. Talking of which, let's get some going.
All right. And then Galigate says she's still going out with her kid away from people just to walk on the beach and whatnot, you know, just to get out, get some air, whatnot. They say you can build it on the stream if you send the link, says Deppy Shep. Oh, he says he could build it on the link. Deppy said he could build it on the stream. Oh, that's what he's trying to say.
He can. Does Deppy want to come on?
That's what he's trying to say. Yeah, he would like to come on and build his little train.
Oh, yeah. Deppy, I'll drop you a email then, my friend.
Yes, and then where's Paul today, Greg?
Well, Paul's actually been working mega hours this week at work, mucking in.
Is he essential? He's got an essential job.
He's essential in the job that he's doing. So he kind of works for the same company as I work for. But he's just needed there. There's just all hands on deck. They're trying to get equipment out to people so that they can work remotely. So there's quite a lot going on there. So he's kind of working, probably doing like 60, 70 hours this week. So for all I know, he's actually still at work. He's got the link though. So if he does become available, he'll drop in. But he's like yourself, Doc. He's kind of got a
weird schedule. I always thought it was just the ghost, you know.
This is my first. This is my first day off in almost 5 weeks now.
Holy moly!
Yeah, yeah. But I might be going back out again because I'm just waiting for the emergency phone to go off.
Oh wow! One day off. Okay.
It might not even be that. Yeah. I mean, last week I think I got stuck on a ferry coming back from Europe, so that was not fun. That was horrible. Yeah. Got stuck on the Isle of Wight after that, and then back into England. Thought I was safe, and then got called back out again. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, Nathaniel's wandering away. So what's your job? I mean, you're in the military or something? Nah.
I'm a engineer.
Oh, okay.
Engineer, worldwide engineer. So week before last, I was over in the States for a couple of days. Got stuck over there. Oh man, I was thinking I'm going to go visit a nice Lego shop over there. There's not one nearby me. Bloody hell! I was going to get myself some nice bargains, but that didn't happen. So
it's like they need to have one in the airport, like they do in Billund.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Yes, they really need to fly into Billund and then just leave. I'm like, I'm not here to visit anything but the Lego store at the airport. Round trip, I'm out.
Oh man, my wallet would have been empty. Absolutely empty.
Exactly. That's why you couldn't stay. They have no money for a hotel. I spent it all on Lego.
No,
is that oh, no, it's Deppy Shep.
We have a Deppy. Deppy is in the house.
9.5 hours in an airport. Woo.
That's too long. That's way too long.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
Yeah. That was a pretty low time for me. That was. I could have really done with a Lego store right next to me.
Yeah, now that you could have built in the airport, you've been like, I'm building right here. Here we go.
Yeah, and then probably the security guard would have taken it off me. It's contaminated.
Do you ever take any Lego with you when you're going abroad or anything like that, just to give yourself something to do?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I took. I bought myself a couple of sets before I went away, so now I'm a proud owner of 2 international space stations. God knows why. But
Oh wow!
I've got 2 of those bloody things now. God knows where I'm going to put them because they're a really weird shape, and I have no idea where to put them.
Are you going to sort of just connect one end to the other one and keep it going, so it's about 4 foot long?
I like that idea. I did. My missus did say that, and then yeah, I took this one abroad with me, and I thought, I'm going to try and build that. Trouble is, though, it's massive, and I wouldn't fit it in the suitcase. So,
so Brick Central is here. Brick Central, howdy, Brick Central.
Hey, Brick Central, welcome to the stream, and we've got Lego Maniac in the stream as well.
Yeah, Lego Maniac.
You just sent him the link.
Lego Maniac's actually going to come on tomorrow.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm going to be following up this stream tomorrow with another one. So I'll probably come on maybe even a little bit earlier tomorrow at 7 o'clock, seeing as it's Saturday. So yeah, he's definitely going to be in there, and of course, anyone who comes in today is more than welcome to join as well.
Oh, and Lego Maniac apparently is taking some trips into the forest. The weather is very nice.
Yeah,
don't rub it in.
Yeah, well, we got beautiful weather here too. 60 degrees with sunshine.
Oh.
Deppy, are you gearing up to film that?
Are you filming a speed build, Deppy?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good place to put the camera because it's hard. Yeah,
that's always
don't know where.
You're doing a build. Right, talking to build. Let's get some building done.
Oh, Legos for Life. Did we say hi to Legos for Life? Hi, Legos for Life.
Yeah, Legos for Life in the house. Paul Story, glad to hear it. I need to see the final result tonight if possible.
Yeah, it's not possible.
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen tonight, Paul. If you saw what this room looks like at the moment, but anyway, let's get laying some bricks and do our thing.
I think the good thing about all the homeschooling that parents are doing right now, they're finally realizing how much work teachers put in. Maybe that teachers will finally get a decent raise. Teachers are underpaid in America, so maybe something good will come out of this.
Yeah, they all deserve it. That's for sure. I think all teachers.
Plus, the whole electronic learning thing.
Well, I think
it's time for the schools to step up and figure it out.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Now they'll find an excuse to get out of it. I messed up already.
You messed up already?
Yeah, it didn't take long, did it? 5 minutes into the stream and I've already messed up.
Right.
Lego Maniac is saying, good work, good progress there, Greg. I'm like, he's cheering you on. I don't think Greg's put even 2 bricks together yet, Lego Maniac, but okay.
I put 5 bricks together so far. I've already lost which ones I'm doing.
So are you filming your own speed build too at the same time, Greg?
I'm going to try and do it. It's it kind of works for the ISS okay. So I'm kind of just doing it just to see how well it works out. Strangely enough, though, I'm having to stand up on this one only from time to time because it's nothing serious. But I had a hip operation recently, and it just means I've got to stand up and sit down every now and again and stuff like that. But otherwise, all is cool. But because I'm not doing it per bag, it's kind of like 2,500 pieces of Lego just going around. But, so it's a completely different building experience to what I'm used to. That's fine. It's all character building. So I suppose the nice thing with this stream is as well because we're seeing 3 things being built tonight. as well as me trying to build this ATST, let's pull that down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. We've got the train set as well being made, the classic steam train. Beppy, what did you buy to get that steam train as well?
I got the ISS. I got the Ferrari, and I got a Pick-a-Brick cup.
Oh, okay, so the Ferrari, that's the speed champion one, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice.
Mama's bricks is here.
The only reason I'm even building this set is because I promised once I hit 400 I'd open it, and I hit 400, so now I have to open it.
Well, congratulations on 400.
That is a big
thank you very much.
And then Paul said, "Great. What made you go for the plus size AT-AT?"
Well, that could be an emergency call.
Yeah.
What made me go for it? I tell you what made me go for it. I actually went for it about a year ago, Paul, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to collect all the bricks from that. But the thing is, we've been being that I bought everything via Bricklink, it's probably worked out to about £300, I think. So I kind of bought it over stages. I haven't bought it straight away and done it all in one. I collected it in bits and pieces, and then I realised it was the 40th anniversary this year of Empire Strikes Back, which of course is famous for the ATST.
BFab's back.
That's what I made earlier. Oh, let's bring BFab back in again. Thank you, Doc. And here we go. Hey, Figure. Welcome back.
Hey, guys, I got a phone call, so I'm back.
Oh, cool, man.
Did you see Legolomaniac says it's going to take you 260 hours to build that AT-AT? And then he laughs.
That's a compliment, Legolomaniac. Honestly. Do you know what? The thing is, right, if I don't finish the legs tonight, I'll finish them at some point. I'll probably do them tomorrow morning and, crack on with it then. But the thing is, after the week we've had, I just wanted to get everyone together and just to say, how you doing? How we all doing? Chat about stuff. We're all pulled together by the same thing that we like, i.e. Lego. And we like Lego on so many different levels for different things. So, and we can all talk about stuff. And you know what? I don't even mind each of us promoting each of the things that we do, what Doc does, what BFab does, what Deppy does, Solo Brick Builder, what he does. And just talk about life, Lego, and laugh, I suppose. Life, Lego, and laugh. That sounds like a good name for a style of streaming. But yeah, so BFab. If anyone wants to find out all the latest news and gossip that's going on out there, BFab's your man. So yeah, everyone, please do subscribe to each and everyone who's around here. We're kind of, it's pretty cool, pretty open for doing that sort of thing. So please do sub around. We've got Brick Central in the house as well. Hey, Brick Central, welcome along, my friend. Hope the channel change name is going all right. So, I'm really liking the new logo as well with the silhouette, my friend. I think it looks really good. It looks very classy and very distinctive.
Of course I've done that upside down.
And Paul's story says 300 pounds is a bargain.
Yeah, I think I got to the last few weeks and I was talking to Brick Hive, who's a very good friend of mine, and everyone else who's in here as well. And I kind of said to myself, I'm really finding it difficult to find particular parts. And let me show you. Here we go. See these here, Doc? I could not get these in the country anywhere. Not one person sold two of these together in the whole of the UK. And it was easier, right, for me to buy it off someone in Poland, which is actually fairly cheap, actually, to be honest. It ended up being like a £5 or something like that for two of those, which is expensive because of the postage. But yeah, so Paul, to answer your question in a very broad and laborious way, probably, I just wanted to do an AT-AT. I saw that. If anything was good about it, and it is brilliant. It's meant to be very good, and there's plenty of people out there that have done reviews on it and stuff like that. The one thing I would say about it is the instructions are free because you can pay quite comfortably up to 30 quid or so for it. We've got someone else in the house. Here we go.
I see a brick hive in the chat.
Hey Brandon, welcome along, my friend. Good to have you here. We were just talking about you, Brick Hive. So Paul, so to help keep costs down, what I did was I bought some second-hand ones. So probably about, I would say 80% of this, no, 85% if I'm truthful, of this is actually new Lego. But in the end, do you know what? Just to get the parts at a reasonable price and in a bulked up together, I ended up going out and buying some of the second-hand stuff as well, which is quite good. I don't know why it just hadn't occurred to me to. I always click on new, and to be quite frank, it doesn't really matter if it's not really new as long as it all clicks together. That's the main thing. But anyway, Sans was there. He's gone now. Come back, Sans.
I see a ukulele kid sighting in the chat.
Hey, ukulele kid. Welcome along. He's saying, hello, everybody. How's it going? Yeah, we're good, ukulele kid. Great to have you here, my friend. So Doc,
yeah.
When your avatar's off, you'll be able to show off your ISS in the background there, which in anyone.
I don't think you can see it.
Well, we can't see it at the moment.
I don't think you can see it when the camera's on.
Oh no, I saw it earlier on when you was in. Can
you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Just down a little bit more.
Bum, 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 bum.
I'm like, you got two. You could like double mock it instead of making it like 80 feet long. Just make it thicker and the.
I'm halfway there.
The solar panels getting all crazy and even bigger. It'd be like, this is what the space station will look like in 2030.
Yeah, that's. I've got to say, Solo. I mean, I really enjoyed it. So, if anyone's interested, last Saturday morning about 9 o'clock, was it 9 or 10 o'clock, something like that. Deppy, myself, Garlegade, and Doc, we all did a stream together over at Doc Samson's channel, and we were all building the ISS or Lego space related stuff, and it was really good fun. Actually, it was really good. Deppy actually thrashed us by a mile. Honestly, he's a proper speed builder. But yeah, let's have a look and see how Deppy is looking. There we go. Deppy Shep Bricks. There we go. Now, that is a sticker that's on that, isn't it, Deppy?
Yep, a sheet full of stickers.
Oh, okay. But the thing is, though, I tend to find that those stickers remind me of the Apollo lunar lander, and that had those similar style stickers, whereby it was kind of, they were really high quality, like foil-like. I think they're called, Doc, those ones. Anyway, let's have a look and see how Solo's doing. Solo, show us your brick.
Ta-da! I think it's supposed to be a fuselage, so we're getting there. It's getting there. Yeah. Bag number 3, so yeah.
It's looking good. I tell you what, I'm interested to know, everyone in the chat, what did you think of, what did you think? There's someone in the chat called Sans Biggest Fan.
Great name.
SBF.
I know who. I think I know. I feel like I know who that is, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, cool. Welcome.
Legolomaniac says he needed about 70 Dark Azure pieces, and that was the whole total of all Bricklink stores inventory. So he cleared out Bricklink of all Dark Azure.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm not surprised. He's got Legolomaniac. When Legolomaniac's on tomorrow, he'll be able to tell you himself. But he's doing a charity gig right at the beginning of May, building an incredible looking Star Destroyer. I don't know if it's the Super Star Destroyer, but Legolomaniac, tell us in the chat what you're up to. But of course, you'll be able to tell us away what you're up to tomorrow as well. Brick Hive is in the house, which is good to see. Where are you, Brick Hive? Okay.
Yeah, Sans biggest fan is Brick Trooper.
Oh, okay. Welcome along, Brick Trooper. Good to see you, mate.
Who's Brick Trooper?
Just like a super trooper. Bricks are gonna blind me. Oh, how about that for a song, Doc?
It's even got a horrible picture of Sans.
I love Sans Spitz. He's quite alternative, but I do like him. I think he's. It's one thing I like about the Lego community. Everyone's so diverse, so interesting. That's the one thing.
I know, I'm very interesting. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So this Sans biggest fan isn't the other Sans biggest fan. This is actually Sans biggest fan. So it's not Brick Trooper, because Brick Trooper, when he comes into a stream, he'll have his name, instead of it saying Brick Trooper, it'll say Sans' biggest fan.
Ah, I see.
Whereas this guy's account is actually called Sans' biggest fan, so he's not Brick Trooper, it's somebody else.
I'd say the nice thing about this set as well, the one thing I would say, Paul, is that there are some quite expensive parts in this. But they are really good.
Yeah, those Polish dishes.
You got those there. Lots of those.
So, what is everyone planning on doing with their weekend?
Well, I'm going to be streaming, Deppy. I'm going to be doing another stream tomorrow, probably around 7-ish. I might even do one earlier on Sunday as well, or Sunday at some point. Well, the one thing I won't do on Sunday is Clash with Brick Hive. And if anyone likes to watch, if anyone's from America anyway, and they like watching a good morning Brick World, early morning East Coast stream, then look out for Brick Hive. He does a really good one. You know what, Doc? I think you can tell me. I think he's been doing it for like 6 months or so now. I think he must be up to like number 20 something, which is like 6 months. That is really hard graft. So I mean, you know, people like Deppy doing really well at the moment. Deppy's just hit 400 subs, so congratulations, Deppy. Well done on that, my friend. You're actually casting through it, so you're doing really, really well. I think Brick Hive is up to about 375, something like that. And last week he did an experiment whereby he did streams, or undertook streams every night for like 7 nights or so. He even squeezed in a transatlantic live stream, which is a stream that we tend to do together. And he deserves that success for that. I mean, he's a grafter, all right.
Yeah, I think he did 8 technically.
Yeah, that is impressive. Right, some more of those.
Well, I've just been told I've got to go back to work tomorrow, so that's my weekend sorted.
You're not working, or you are?
I am working, yeah, it's been told. So
no, that was the phone call.
That was the phone call, yeah. Got to go to Scotland. Gotta
go to Scotland. It's not even local. It's like we gotta go.
Nah, got a nice 9.5 hour drive tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, did they not close the border? Damn it!
I wish they would. Oh, I gotta go stay out there. Yeah.
And I guess May 2nd, Lego Lomaniac says he's going to do a 24-hour charity live stream building an executor class Star Dreadnought Star Destroyer by One Case. I don't know who One Case is.
I've got that set just coming through this week. That is an amazing looking set.
Wow. That is incredible.
Oh, dang. Look how huge it is.
Did he say Lego Maniac? Have you put how many pieces it is?
7,000, I think he wrote.
Yeah, 7,800 pieces, I think it is.
That's over 3 times. Yeah, 3 times the size of this one.
It's massive.
Oh, Gallagher, can I come stay with you then? 2.5 hours for you, my God.
Yeah, I think Charlogate's based right up there in the north. She is sort of a magpie country, I think.
Magpie, yeah. I live in Berkshire, so that's me screwed.
Where's Berkshire? That's just north of London, isn't it?
Berkshire, yeah. It's just north of London, yeah.
It's Berkshire.
Berkshire.
1, 2, 5. Is that
Just outside Windsor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Just outside where the Queenie lives.
Hey, London Bridge bricks.
What's that, mate?
Do you know where Heathrow is?
I do. It's
Okay.
about 45 minutes from where I live.
Yeah, my mom used to live there.
Oh, did she?
Yep. And then she moved to America.
Oh, okay. And, both your parents American?
No, both. Well, both of my parents were American, but my grandparents who take care of me now, they are British. So yeah.
Oh, okay, cool, man. That's pretty cool.
Thanks, Gallagher. I'll take pizza for the letterbox.
Bring that down a little bit closer. I look like my screen's having a. Every now and again, I don't know why it does it. My camera pulsates for some reason. There you go. Let's get it on somewhere further away.
You don't have dust on the lens?
Well, I could have, I suppose. Let's see.
Because that'd be mess with the focus.
Yeah, it might do, mightn't it? Okay.
Bye.
And then Gallagher says she's going to go to the beach and dig. You're going to take a metal detector and look for, coins and whatnot. And Gallagher, it's only 2.5 hours drive for her to Scotland.
Yeah, she's offered to feed me if I've got a tent. So
if you got a tent,
so it's all right, Gallagher. I'll sleep in the cab of my truck. So it's all right. Just I'll have pizza for your letterbox. It won't get ruined. All right, where was I? Where was I? I've lost my place now. Oh, we've lost him. Where'd he go? Where's?
Yeah, and Lego Maniac keeps telling him to put it in manual focus mode.
Yeah. Oh, we've lost Greg.
Oh, we lost Greg. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Greg's
wandered
gone.
out to try to mess with his camera.
How did no one notice that?
Because I am preoccupied right now. That's why. So
We don't know what. Ooh.
So I saw the Lego monkey sets or monkey. What's it called?
Monkey Kid.
Monkey Kid. Yeah, you put the video out.
Yes, I did. I'm always on top of it.
But they don't have any pictures of the sets, just the names so far.
Maybe.
And I knew there'd be lame car and some other stupid things. So I went sort of. Is there going to be like a video or a cartoon or anything like that?
There's rumored to be a TV series, but it might be more like the hidden side, more like webisodes than TV series. So we'll see what happens. We don't know though, but it is rumored to have a TV series, either webisodes or an actual TV series. So.
Yeah, because they're definitely pandering to the Asian market. Finally, they're just kind of like, hey, there are 50 billion Chinese that could buy Lego.
I'll buy you, Lego Kid.
I mean, they did have the Chinese New Year suds, so
Yeah, I mean, there's a motorcycle, there's an airplane, a car, a mech. Of course, there's a mech, a tank.
Always a mech.
But there's an actual tank. I'm just like, really, a tank? It's gonna have a gun. Fireball's tank. Who's Fireball? Who's Chef? Pig Chef or whatever. Have they showed any of these other characters yet?
Maybe.
Yeah. So when you say maybe, he's like, yes, I've seen them, but I can't say I've seen them.
Yeah, that's on a need-to-know basis, Doc.
It's like, all right. No piece count on anything or prices yet on anything.
And also as well, does this mean there's going to be a bit of a wind down? Do you reckon then, BFAB to Ninjago?
I don't think so. Ninjago's still going strong, so in the summer, right, the Ninjago sets are kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, I think it is. What is that board game? I think that's what it's called. So they're going to have like the ability to connect together and crap, and there's like black skeleton people as villains and stuff. So.
Well, that should be good. I mean, because the fact that Ninjago's going forever is the same reason that the Power Rangers are still going.
Yeah.
Doc, I've not seen the Power Rangers movie. Is it any good?
It was okay. If you're a fan of the actual Power Rangers TV show that you think this is kind of based on, it's loosely based on it.
Loosely exactly. The term.
Yeah, and then the twist was just kind of like, really? You know.
I enjoyed it.
So, I mean, it was interesting effects, and I wasn't, a crazy Power Ranger person or whatever, so I was just kind of like, interesting twist and changing of the lore ever so slightly, but
all I ever remember of that film is that I really wanted to cross the cream after I finished with it, after watching that film.
What did you want to do?
All I wanted was a Krispy Kreme because it was so heavily merch, oh yeah. What was it? It wasn't like the main thing was underneath the shop, weren't it? I was like, what?
Yeah. It's like transform, eat a donut. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kick donuts at the bad guy. Boom. Donut hits him, falls on the ground.
Oh yeah, that was the one weakness.
That would happen in the actual Japanese version. I don't know about American version.
It probably would. It's a matter of time, Doc. It's a matter of time. Well, with Hollywood shutting down, you never know. You might actually see something now. Low budget lasers, just seeing donuts flying across your screen.
All movies will now be computer animated. All animators will work from home.
Yeah.
We got the internet. There's no reason for you all to be in an office. The only reason you're in an office is so the boss can yell at you. That's it.
Exactly. That is it.
And done.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Wow, check him out.
Nice sticker placement.
I know that's what my little cousin's going to be doing all day.
Doesn't come with any track at all, does it?
That's really nice.
Nope.
Come on, guys. What do you guys think in the NC Bricks? Thanks for coming by, mate. Good to see you. And sorry, I didn't get to say hello when you arrived.
Also,
well, he just popped in and popped right out. He had one comment.
Build that too.
2 comments later, he's gone.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Good to see him.
I like how they use the black for the window.
Yeah. At least we can say on this stream someone did actually finish a set, so I'm pretty pleased about that. No pressure, Solo.
I'm still going. I'm sweating now.
You can always be guaranteed Deppy will finish.
Deppy is just super fast. I think next time we do a stream together with Deppy, I think we should start about half an hour before he does.
I think the next time we do it, we should all get the same set again, and then we should turn on a timer, and we should actually try to. We'll ignore the chat. It'll be like, here we go. Let's see who can build it the fastest.
I mean, I did a time lapse, but I mean, it says 1 minute 14, but I think in real time it's like 5 minutes.
Impressive.
Oh, to build the train.
Yeah. How can I check the real time?
Oh, and you can actually tell the camera to film in time lapse or whatever.
Yeah, I got a time lapse video on the GoPro, so.
No, that's good.
That's going into the video tonight. Yeah.
Woo. Good stuff.
Raskolnikovs. How do you say that name, Greg?
What's that?
The name of the guy that customized the ATAT.
Raskolnikov.
Okay.
Raskolnikov. That's how I pronounce it. I'm guessing I'm guessing he's Polish, maybe Romanian, something like that. But I know he's done some really good parts. He's done some very good custom mocks and stuff like that. And like I say, Paul, who's in the chat, he's a fan of his as well.
Lego Maniac is throwing some serious shade on you. It's like, what do you mean, Greg? Just so you can have built 5 more bricks by the time Deppy's done? Yeah, how many bricks are you at now? Because you can see the whole. He's built 1 foot.
It's not even a proper foot. Well, you know what it is? Half of this battle is actually getting orientated with where I've put things, and then what it is the instructions are clear. They're very good, but they're not as clear as Lego does it.
So a lot of times when I build a set, sometimes I'll actually you see each step and it'll tell you which pieces for each step. I'll actually get all the pieces for each step and then line them all up, like 20 steps, and then start building.
That's
that's actually not a bad thing. That really isn't. But yeah, it's.
I'm just trying to make sure I can finish.
I never build like this, Doc. This is completely new to me. This building like this, but I kind of got everything in a kind of order. But yeah, I kind of do my thing. It will look so much better when I turn it into a speed build. Oh, Sans is here. Sans is in the house. So everybody.
And then BFAT probably got another call.
This is Sans.
At last.
Hey, Sans.
At last.
He's
Hello.
in. Hey, how you doing, my friend? You well?
Ooh, it's Sans.
I'm good. How are you?
Only everybody.
I apologize for my absence at the most opportune time.
You better, Sans.
Yeah, I teed it up so well for you, and he's like, "Oh, he's left me high and dry."
Classic Sans. That's just classic Sans.
It was an accident. I apologize. That was a bad timing.
No, that's all right, my friend. It's good. But how you doing anyway? How's things where you are? You okay?
Relatively.
It's good
I'm assuming you're in. Are you referring to the whole death on the entire world thing?
Well, just life, Lego, and love and laughter, all that kind of stuff.
Lots of love. So much love. Love is oozing.
BFAB says he'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
And then Gallagher wants to know, Solo, did you get a new city set as well as the X-Wing or Y-Wing or TIE Fighter or whatever it is?
Nah, that set I actually got at a convention, which I went to go take away to me on builds whilst I was at work. Wasn't the best set to buy, and this one I've had since Rogue One's come out. So I've had this in my backlog for a long time. I'm only building it because my missus stood on the box, so
otherwise it would have stayed in the backlog.
It would have stayed in there. But
I think what I want to know is, did she stand on the box on purpose?
I probably would not put it past her. There are words sometimes I can't even explain. Sometimes I'm not gonna go down that road.
Please do.
I'm going to keep this as friendly as possible.
Okay, my friend. All right.
Yeah, well, one day you're actually going to see, once I actually move house and actually get everything up on the shelves, you will see the full extent of why sometimes I drive her up the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, it's, I think we worked out it's about 28 years worth of collecting. And I live in a 2-bedroom flat.
Oh, dang.
So I would show you. I would show you a few bits and bobs around, but I've had to, because I'm in my bedroom, so I've had to kind of throw everything on the bed. So it's a mess back here. So I'm not going down that road.
I think most people at some point in their sort of Lego life just get to a point where it's just so. It's almost to the point where it's incredibly hard to sort out and stuff like that. So.
Oh, it's a challenge. It's a day-by-day challenge.
Yeah, Paul, if you're still in the chat, tell us about your Lego collections and stuff like that. What do you go out your way to collect and things like that?
And Gallagher said to cheer up, Sans. Everything will be all right. Heart, thumbs up.
Ooh, that's not certain.
It's all fine. It's all fine. It's great. Hey, the only thing I'm benefiting from this is that the roads are clear, so.
So maybe it won't take 8.5 hours. It'll take 7.
Yeah, exactly. I'm buying the positive side.
Hi, Sans.
Hi, Debbie.
Your biggest fan was in the chat.
I still haven't figured out who's running that account.
Yeah, I guess they have 11 subscribers or something. I thought it was Brick Trooper because he puts that on his title. But
I thought it was Adakin, but he said he wasn't.
Yeah, so they didn't do anything other than, look for you. Go, Sans here. Where's Sans? Sans. That was about it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If anybody finds out who that person is, feel free to let me know.
And they used a horrible picture of you. You seen the picture? It's horrible.
Screen. Yeah, I know.
There's something going on with the top of your head. It's just like, what's going on with that picture?
It's a screenshot from that Ninjago video.
Oh, okay.
Ninja. Go.
Yeah, that one. No, I thought it was Adakin because the profile it originally had looked somewhat like Adakin, but I guess it wasn't him, so I don't know. Unless he's lying, which is also a thing that I could consider.
Here's my question: why would Sans have a biggest fan?
That's also my question. It's probably to mock me, though, I would imagine.
Well, they better try harder because they suck.
It's a swing about. It's more promotion for you, Sans.
Oh, sure. The only thing is, promotion's not very helpful when no one knows who the heck the promotion is going towards.
Yeah, that is quite true. I think that. I'll be quiet.
Well,
I put a link, an end card, the description, and a comment on the collab.
No.
They're like, you're coming in sooner than you think.
yeah.
We knew we said it was
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah, Sans.
Now it's today.
Yes, that's me.
My conspiracy theory was right. You do live in a toilet. I knew it.
Yeah, I found that out for myself today as well.
Wait, you didn't know you lived in a toilet? Wow, all these years.
Yeah, no. Who would have thought?
I know. Am I right?
If only it looked good, and there, unfortunately, the representation of me living in the toilet was done pretty poorly.
Just like,
So what's that all about, man?
Wait, I thought that was actually you.
I mean, that is me in the video, yes. However, it was not done very well.
let's just slap together.
So you weren't put in the toilet very well. I'm getting mixed messages.
Yes, the person that filmed me in the toilet did it poorly. Even though I gave them...
It was the second video, too. The first one was even worse.
Was it?
Oh, God, yes.
I gave Doc some green screen footage, and okay, I already gave him I already edited it, so it was just one shade of green. It wasn't multiple shades where you actually had to fidget with it. I already did that part. I gave him footage of a semi-interview of just me giving out answers, and that he was supposed to just fill in the blanks and ask. However, he instead of doing that, threw me in a toilet and used his worst puppet to talk to me in a toilet.
Oh my God. With the collab thing.
You haven't seen it? I can share the screen.
Yes.
And I mean, the way I filmed it, it was supposed to look like an interview, like a back and forth. So I'm looking to the side. I'm not even looking up at the camera. It's bad. I think the worst part is Galagade's comment.
Yeah.
I loved her comment.
It was funny but hurtful.
But hurtful, yeah.
Paul says, it says, we have around 400 Star Wars minifigs, all framed along with a couple of hundred Batman minifigs as well. When you add that to the full CMS series, it adds up to a lot of space. That does take up a lot of space. Paul, I mean, I'm interested to know, actually, do you use anything in particular to put your minifigs together? I've kind of, I've put this squad together for this.
Who are you asking?
Paul's story.
In the chat.
But how about you, Sans? Well, how do you store like your minifigs and stuff like that?
The majority of them are in gallon bags, and I have some on shelves, and I have these old drawers that used to hold stuff for sewing. So I have them mounted on the wall that I have like 50 some figures up on there, but the rest of them are just in bags.
Okay.
Too dusty.
Yeah, they do. Dust is the thing, isn't it, with Lego? It's a bit of a pain, but it's a thing. God, there's some interesting techniques used in this. So, Doc, after the ISS, what do you think you're going to build next?
Next, I don't know. I don't have really. I think I have a couple of sets in the old backlog, but the The 2 other space sets I'm saving for the 72-hour stream, and then the only other one that I really have that's big is that Ultimate Batmobile.
The ultimate.
Is someone in a car?
No,
What is that, Sans?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That ticking noise that you were making.
No ticking noise coming from here. That's probably Deppy. He's probably just trying to shift blame.
What?
Yeah, so that Ultimate Batmobile is the one that
Well,
from the Lego Batman movie. So it separates into 5 different cars. So it has, Batman is in one car, Robin's in one car,
Yeah.
Alfred is in his bat costume in another one, and it all disassembles and then reassembles into one big.
I got you. Yeah, no, I had that. That was one of these weird ones where I had it. I actually won it randomly in a competition, and it turned up. It's ginormous. I mean, it's massive.
Yeah, and I was going to give it away at 1,000 subscribers, but when I announced it at 700 and something subscribers, that's when I lost all those subscribers. So I'm just like, well, obviously they don't want me to give it away.
Well, okay, so you don't have to give that away, but what about the Wizard of Oz figures? You want to give those away?
No, no, because I didn't even realize it had flying monkeys in it. I'm like, why the hell would it have flying monkeys in it? It doesn't make sense. But then when they said that it had flying monkeys in it, I was like, well, the flying monkeys make the set worth it. I should just keep it in the box.
Yeah, the flying monkeys are worth a pretty penny actually, because you could, if you attach those to, what was that? Was it the last series that had the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz characters. Yeah, you can get them all, and I guess the Wicked Witch was in the Dimensions pack or something.
It's in the Dimensions pack, and I thought it was also in the Ultimate Batmobile.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if she was in that one too, but yeah. So you could get
the monkeys. I think are $15 each. Last time I checked, but it's been probably a year now.
Yeah. And I didn't get any. Only one I got was Dorothy, I think, out of that other series.
Well, Doc, if you change your mind, I am in the market of receiving Wizard of Oz figures, the 3 that you have.
Doesn't it have multiple monkeys? I'll let you have one monkey.
They're different though, so they have different faces.
Oh, then I need to keep them both, because if they're the same, then I could have given you one.
Ah, shoot. Well then, back to square one.
Garligay saying TikTok sounds like a car indicator. That's what I thought Garligay as well.
Car. I can't drive. Driving's illegal in the United States. That's ridiculous.
Okay, so maybe that's why Sans couldn't join us. He was sent on an errand.
Yeah, he had to go and blow up a bridge or something. Garligay then goes on to say, do you stick the minifigures in their pool using the invert? Blimey, that's a technical question, Garligay. Using inverted slopes. I'm actually working on something at the moment to do something with I've got these large 32 by 32 or maybe even 64 by 64 plates that I got, and I'm trying to mess around just somewhere to put all these minifigures because they look pretty good when they're all put together. Right, there's more of these little bits.
IKEA ribber frames, really. Let's look these up.
Oh yes, some people do that. They use those, and IKEA do these frames, these quite cheap frames. I think they're only $5. Anyway, so you can put in normally a whole collectible mini series on it, which is quite cool.
I'm not sure how many of you saw the new Monkey Kid leaks or the set names.
Yeah.
Am I the only one upset that they're going the route of Ninjago?
Yeah, that's what I said. The jets, a tank, a car. It's just like, really?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's so close to Ninjago. It's unreal. You know what it is? It's the last collectible minifigures series that came out with something called a Monkey King, didn't they? I think this is a follow up to that.
Well, that's what everyone was thinking. This was just a heads up for it. But the one that came out in the minifigure series is the actual Monkey King, and this one's some new take on the show. But now instead of doing the actual Journey to the West, they have a plane and other things, in ancient China.
Or I think it's probably going to be the Monkey Kid. He's going to be some descendant in modern times or some.
Oh, that's even worse.
I was just like, wow, okay, cool.
And I still want to get them all. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, well, I want to see what they look like first before,
They're all going to be junior sets.
You think so?
No, but that's probably that'd be an extra twist with the knife.
talking of twists with the knife in, what was your thoughts on Mario?
It's got a nice propeller.
Well, I don't know why they're expecting to put out a bad product and then saying if it doesn't sell well, we're not going to continue doing Mario.
I like in that commercial. I liked everything except the Mario.
Looking good, Deppy.
I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool.
The
concept is good.
They're using the electronic part of one set that the Mario is going to be in to upcharge everything. Those small character packs or whatever they are, it's like $10 for 22 pieces.
Right, because you're going to get that printed tile that interacts with Mario or whatever.
Ooh, whoop-de-doo. It's a printed tile.
Yep.
Any excuse, though, isn't it? Any excuse.
Oh, Galligetti wants to know if Paul has an Instagram so she can see the sets when you're done.
Yeah, I know Paul's on Twitter.
Oh, cheers.
I think, Paul, you must be on. You're on Instagram as well. I'm sure of it.
Oh God.
Oh
God, what the hell was that? Sorry, what am I?
Did that beer go down the wrong hole?
God. Yeah, excuse me. Sorry. God, I swear she's trying to kill me. God, bloody hell, what the hell was she giving me? Second taste is all right. God, bloody hell.
Oh, bye, Deppy. You could have just said that out loud, but...
Bye, Depp.
See you, Deppy.
Yeah, and I got to wander away as well, Greg. It was fantastic you having me here on the first London calling.
Oh, okay, mate. All right, we got a couple in the green room as well. Doc, as always, thank you so much for popping by. It's been good to have you here.
But Doc, if you leave, you're gonna miss Steve.
That's I was on Steve's stream last night. I'll be good.
Which was technically our morning, Doc.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.
Really appreciate it. And if anyone wants to see something extraordinary, then please do get yourselves over to Doc Sampson's channel and give him a sub as well. But anyway, let's go now from London all the way over to Australia and welcome in Mr. Steve Reynolds.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Just waking up. Sorry, I overslept.
I said to everyone in the stream, I said, if you see a guy with a beard that looks like he's just got out of bed, he probably has just got out of bed.
Yeah, I didn't do the image yet. I haven't. I know I'm going to have bed hair. So should we brave it?
Go on, go for it, my friend.
Alrighty.
Oh.
I haven't even looked. This could be anything.
You know, this is PG, so please make sure you've got something on top.
I've got something on top.
There he is. Look at this.
I mean, you look like how you normally look.
You look downside better than me, believe me.
Titanium. So coming in next from Australia back over to America. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the man who knows everything there is to know about Ninjago, Mr. Titanium J52. Hey, Titanium.
Hello.
Oh.
Hey,
Good morning.
Yeah, I just got home from moving out.
Of what, your dorm?
Oh my god, look at that beard, hair, everything.
How did it go, Titanium? Did it go all right?
It went all right. Let's see. I got home to this. So, first few seasons of Doctor Who.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then I also got in the mail a couple Kevin Hinkle stickers.
Oh, very nice. Let's put you on. Let's give you a bit of a solo layout.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Did the Green Ninja.
He is. AKA Lloyd. Do you call him Lloyd, or do you call him Lloyd, or do you call him the Green Ninja?
I call him Lloyd.
Yeah, the first L is silent.
No, it's not. The second L is silent.
Oh, that's fair enough. I'll. You know what? It's so early in the morning, Sans. I'll let you have that one.
Let's hope that keeps going like that.
It won't.
Now that's unfortunate.
I know for you.
No, for you. You'll learn. It's just easier to go along with it instead of being steamrolled every time. But, one day you'll get smart. Hopefully.
No.
I will get smart.
BFAB's here.
Oh, really?
Incoming. Mr. Fab.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Bad.
Straight up.
Why is it going bad, Sam?
Many reasons, but I'm going to blame the obvious on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You dipped on us when we were announcing it. Like, Sans, where did he go?
Yeah, some things happened, and I had to die out for a little bit off the internet.
Okay.
I think we had a shout out to you, Sans, in my stream last night.
We did, yeah.
That's cool. It didn't do anything, but I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no, it was a negative shout out. I'm like, I want to do this. I need to get rid of the camera too. There we go. Oh my god. Now I feel like I'm one of the guys. It's all good now.
Oh, but now we have an uneven balance of cameras to icons.
Well, you should come. You should go camera.
You say that. However, no.
Hey, I've just woken up and I've released the beast. You should do the same.
Is that a euphemism for something?
No, it's just I look like a beast. I'm just being honest.
If I had your type of beard, Steve, I'd totally just let it grow. And I haven't shaved in 2.5 months. And the thing is, my beard is twisty, so it looks like a bunch of how do I say this in a very PG way? It looks like somebody's it looks very like somebody glued their things to my face. So
yeah, like Crondon.
Steve, we don't want to see you or your avatar. We want to see your background.
Oh, okay. Can I hide then? Oh, you want to see a background?
Yeah, come on. Show us your background, mate.
Show us me background, buddy.
Yeah, give us a tour. Give us a tour, Steve Reynolds.
This is there is some bat stuff.
Some, not all of it.
Nah, there's a lot away. I don't have space. Got the new Batmobile over here, the UCS one, and this is the I can't even remember. It's too early in the morning. There was another one that was released. Someone released instructions.
Batman.
Wow! Dang! Oh my god, that is so cool.
Do you own all the Batmen?
Not all. There's like a couple I don't. I got some stuff. They're all superheroes over here. That's a bit obscene, I know.
So how many are you missing?
Oh my god!
I'm only missing SDCC, the Comic-Con stuff.
It?
Down the bottom there, hopefully you can see there's some Lightning McQueen with the, I think that's the London Tower.
The London Tower, where?
Down the bottom, right there.
Oh, that's Big Ben, isn't it?
From Cars.
Oh, no idea. I can't see it.
So it's right down the bottom.
Steve.
Hey?
Take us closer.
That's as close as my webcam will let me get.
Okay. Oh, I thought for a second you said take your clothes off.
No, this is a PG one.
Look how shocking this is.
Steve, we're just grateful to have you here, mate.
Sorry?
Oh, we're just grateful to have you here.
Oh, no. Anytime, man. This is awesome. This is the Queen.
Ah, got you. Right, got you.
Dang, that looks like me when I was a kid, so.
Yeah.
A woman car?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it.
Everything looks like him when he was a kid.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous of your setup. If I ever have money, which cross my fingers I win the lottery, I'm gonna have glass faces. So.
This is well, I think there might be missing a part or two at the moment because it just doesn't all fit in well. Yeah, this is I think London Tower.
I'm not sure what that is. It's do you know what it looks like?
It's supposed to be Big Ben.
It looks like Big Ben, though, with hints of Tower Bridge about it.
It could be Big Ben. I'm still waking up. It could be Big Ben. I know it's set in London.
I mean, does
Big Ben?
Yeah. Does it matter if you come?
I don't think we've actually got anything called London Tower.
Oh, sorry, guys. I'll just be a second.
Wait, did I get kicked? Wait, what happened? How'd I?
No, you still have Sans.
No, I mean my position's different. What happened?
You're back where you belong.
Oh, I see.
Under me.
Oh well, that's a good position to be.
He looks under London Bridge bricks on my end.
Yeah, that's where he belongs.
Yeah, I'll go wherever the algorithm puts me.
I'm being asked. Sorry, I don't normally like to read the chat on someone else's, but
no, Steve, please feel free. It will actually help me. Question, Steve.
Someone's asking for a close up of the superheroes, I think. And there's also, which is your favorite Batman minifig? I have loads, but can never decide. My favorite is, from memory, I think it's the second Batman minifig that came out. So it's predominantly dark blue, like on the cape and on the cowl. And then, yeah, I don't know if I've got a spare one floating around. I mean, I will have. It's a matter of finding it, though. Give me a sec. I'll see if I can find it.
What?
So, yeah. Sorry, you go.
When are you making a Hall of Armor for all of your Batmen?
That's on the cards.
Yeah, but how long? Because I'm waiting to see that video.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at creating that yet. So there's some more stuff over there. I've got heaps more stuff. Like down in the bottom, there's some modulars underneath in that glass cabinet thing. Can't really see them too well.
Is that Shazam?
Yeah, that's something I'm working on. A maxi fig.
I think I just cheated on my wife.
You say you think you just cheated on your wife?
Oh, that's good.
BFAB, he's saying he
it's
dribbled.
He'll get there one day. So there's like a Daily Bugle and an Avengers Tower sort of over there too, like some mocks that I don't know, they're like 5 years old now. We should delete them and recreate them. Yeah,
Steve, wait, all those minifigs in the cases are superhero minifigs?
Yeah.
You should do a video on that. I feel like that video would do really well.
Yeah.
I don't want to get likes. I'm not that sort of guy.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I agree.
You're on YouTube for a reason. If you didn't want people to see your stuff, you wouldn't be sharing it.
Yeah. Fair point. And the coolest Batman is right here.
All right. I gotta pop off. I gotta start moving things back into the house. So
okay, good excuse, Jay.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, glad to be here. If you guys are still on once I'm done, then I'll pop back in.
Okay, see you, Jay.
You're more than welcome, my friend. Anytime.
All right, bye everybody.
Take care.
Bye.
Oh, so Jay said he was leaving, and Sans dropped out, and then Jay. Double kill.
Sans is back.
I was a casualty.
What's your excuse?
I mean, I died a little, so doesn't that count as a casualty?
You died a little?
Yeah, as soon as Steve joined.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Greg, what sort of rating are we today?
We are family friendly.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said died, then I should have said I game ended. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. BFAB, do you remember we discussed a joke last night?
Last night, I've been on stream since what? Your stream, then...
If I set it up, will you release
Greg's stream, then your stream... What?
If I set it up, will you release it if you remember?
Sure.
Okay. Why did Sans cross the road?
Oh, no, I can't do that on that stream.
Type it in the private chat.
Yeah, put it in the private chat.
Why are you guys talking about me when I'm not there? That seems a little bit inappropriate.
That's because you're.
Then why didn't you send me a link to the stream?
Did I?
You did not. If you missed me, you would have sent it. You're full of falsehoods and lies, sir.
Yeah, I know Steve usually asks me to. Today he didn't, so that's why I didn't do it. I usually would, but I totally forgot to. So I assume
yeah.
you've been sleeping anyway because of,
Yeah, there's something in
Well, that's not even funny. That's
well, we got to laugh.
no, that wasn't.
I'm easily amused.
Greg,
Yeah,
was that
he's-
amusing or not?
I
Was that funny?
thought it was good. I think it's good.
Sandy, it's just too close to home for you. See,
No, it's not funny. No, I laugh at myself more than most people do.
I find that hard
That
to
just
believe.
wasn't funny.
I find you to be a very defensive little person.
I mean,
Garligay wants the answer. Garligay wants the answer.
well, Galligay, join the stream.
Galligate, I think oh no, it was actually in after stream doc. Join the stream, Galligate. That's the only way to find out.
I mean, it's not. You're going to be let down, but
No, you'll
it's
enjoy.
not even that funny. It's just juvenile. Now, not to say
Which
juvenile jokes can't be funny, but this one just isn't.
I feel like I'm being lectured by the lecture police.
Well, maybe if you were funnier, I wouldn't have to feel the need to lecture you.
That's okay. The guy with the chicken is sort of as the. I can't even talk. I'm still trying to wake up.
Steve, have you had a coffee yet?
I haven't. I've just got out of bed and thought, oh my god, it's after an hour after I was meant to be there. I'm blaming daylight savings.
Daylight
I'm blaming BFAB and Doc for making me talk for too long after the stream last night.
I think I ended up dipping though. I think I was tired because I've been on so many streams or private calls over the last 24 hours. So.
And dipping. I'm not sure what that means. Is that
dipping out? Like, yeah.
So
Well, why did you say that, BFAB?
What do you mean?
Why didn't you just say that? Why did you have to send a private message? You could have just said that and agreed with me, so I wouldn't have been the only one out here saying that. You screwed me, BFAB. I hope you're happy with yourself.
It sounds pretty much like he's happy with himself. I mean, not with his life, obviously, because
clearly,
yeah, we don't want to get on BFAB's side. So yeah, all right. So I'm lost here. What are we supposed to talk about?
The AT-AT.
The AT-AT. Well, I'm trying to build this AT-AT. Easier said than done, mine. So what it is this great big AT-AT that I'm building. It's 2,500 pieces, which is probably chicken feed for you, Steve, because you build some great big sets from time to time. But
no. I like to build everything.
Have you built an AT-AT before? Is that something that's part of your repertoire?
I haven't built one, but there is one in the house.
He isn't a fan of Star Wars.
Oh no, I like Star Wars. I just made my choice. A long time ago in a destination far, far away, I chose superheroes over Star Wars. So, and I live with that. I'm fine with that because my 15-year-old son has probably one of the best Star Wars collections a 15-year-old boy could have. Because I can't buy it for me. I have to buy it for him.
Is that because you just, if you kind of go down the route of collecting Star Wars, it's going to be like a big can of worms?
Oh yeah, it was just, it already was at that stage. But in 2012, when I sort of started buying my superhero stuff, I had to go back to 2006. That's how to get the Batman stuff when it was released. And trying to go Star Wars as well would have just been crazy.
You're trying to pull a fast one on us. I know what you do, and you're waiting until your son gets bored of Lego, and then it'll all be yours when he moves out.
No, see, I lost mine when I was a kid. Mine, when as we were growing up, and we find girls, you Sans and BFAB. At one point, you will find women, or sport, or something.
Hey, you don't. No. Hold on, you don't need to group me in with that BFAB nonsense. I had my priorities in order.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, we know you and the chicken crossing the road. Still getting a little bit of humor. That's good. Sans will never agree that he just loves to argue.
I do love to argue. You are right, but objectively, that is not a funny joke.
I just love how it's still going on. It's great.
All I say is I'm glad that was put in the private chat. Solo, how's your build going then? Let's take a look and see what you're up to.
Well, we got a wing, so we might actually get something finished on the stream. So we got a wing, just starting on the second wing. So
it's quite a big set, that is, mate.
It's big. It is big. You know,
yeah, it is.
Compared to a minifigure.
Oh, that is big. You are right, sir. Oh boy, that is a big one.
I love a big one. I do love a big one.
Oh, yeah, the big ones are the best.
Yeah, just stroke it in the right way, please.
Okay, well, that was inappropriate.
Nothing's inappropriate.
Too far.
Too deep.
Too deep, exactly. Wait a minute.
Live a life as an engineer. Oh, it's me in here.
The ban hammer for those that are being naughty. Do you want it? Would you like it, Greg?
I've been a naughty boy.
Use the naughty hammer on him.
Oh yeah, look at it. It's doing so much right there. Oh boy. That's impressive, the power you wield.
What do they say on Thor's hammer? If you pick up Molyneux, it's those who are
in the MCU. Yeah.
Those that are worthy.
Yeah, that's right. This one doesn't need it to be worthy. You just got to pick it up and use it.
That was a crap dropper when that happened in the movie.
Crap dropper.
Yeah, you know. Well, when Thanos caught it.
More internet talk, isn't it?
No, I don't. No, my lingo is 100% me, boy.
Boy.
So, Steve, what's happening with you today? Then, are you building anything? Are you streaming at all?
I'm going to play because we're sort of on selective lockdown. I think we should say. We haven't been ordered to lockdown. With my dad, the dirty old man being 88, we're thinking we'll keep as much social distance as we can by not opening the door, pretty much. I found a couple of board games. We're going to pull out Yahtzee for the boys, so Mason can play with some dice there and learn some more numbers, a bit of fun. And another one called Lose Your Shirt. Have you ever heard of that game?
Can we play it now?
I could get it. I think this game came out in 1972.
Oh, never mind. It's not
we
going
want
to have the
Sam to
same.
keep a shirt on, so no, please.
It wasn't for me. It was for Steve.
Oh, okay.
Steve,
I'm down.
Steve, I know everyone loves my shirt, but you're not getting it all.
Is it notoriously from that era?
Oh, it's like a horse racing game. So you have to gamble. I'm teaching my kids how to gamble. It's a terrific game. I learned it as a child, and now, you learn not to gamble actually by losing. So I might put some chores on it or something, clean the floor. Wife's already done
something
that.
that some people might appreciate. There's original
Wait,
1977.
you're letting your kid gamble? What?
Why wouldn't you be, Fab? I gambled in Pokemon games when I was like 6.
Greg
and that turned out just fine.
There you go. That's a genuine one.
Now, is this from the Star Wars?
Yeah, it's a Star Wars. So this is Stormtrooper Blaster. This is the original one from 1977.
Well, if it's genuine, shoot it. I want to see you burn something to a crisp.
They're not accurate.
Just pretend. Bang. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the damage it's done. Look at it. Yeah.
I didn't hear the pew pews there. Your blaster.
Pew, pew. There you go.
That's the one.
And I missed. There you go.
Did Delegate get the answer to the question?
You mean the joke?
Yes.
It's so bad you forgot it was even a joke. Wow. See, I was right.
Come on, Sans, cheer up.
I'm cheered up. This is me, cheery.
This is him cheery.
Holy cow.
Do I not sound full of joy?
You sound like you didn't have your Cheerios this morning, Sans.
Yeah,
I did not have my Cheerios this morning. You are correct.
I've heard that one before. No, seriously, Sans, come on.
What?
You know,
Seriously, I'm fine.
Okay.
Let's just keep talking about Sans because he's so defensive at the moment.
Sure. Let's do this. Let's take away from the own person's channel stream. Let's take attention away from their own thing and put
Greg,
it on
you're fine with
someone
that, aren't you?
irrelevant. Huh?
Greg's fine with that.
I'm cool. Sans, you just sound a little bit down today. It's a bit unlike you, mate.
I'm good, man. You don't even know. I'm great. I'm wonderful.
All right. We'll go with that. But you know. But, anyway, what's happening Lego wise with you anyway, Sans? What's going on? What's going on with the channel? What are you up to?
That's a good question. I'm currently in the middle of harassing someone for internet clout.
Okay. How comes?
Are there legal proceedings coming or not?
We will see when the video is uploaded. What happens?
Oh, I'm just thought, with your harassment, I thought we just.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm going to see how the person responds. It'll be fun.
BFAB level harassment there.
No, it's genuine.
Okay.
Is this the one video that we're talking about?
You'll be a part of. Yes, you'll be a part of it, BFAB.
Okay.
See, I'm covering all my bases. As long as there's someone that's not white in the video, I am legally immune to any sort of repression. That's how it works in the United States.
But he's only white from the waist down.
Yeah, well, he can put pants on.
Fair enough. He can put pants. So you're implying that he's not wearing pants at the moment?
I mean, that's how he normally rolls.
You guys aren't streaming from the same location, are you?
Hey, listen, that's a too personal.
Oh, okay. Too personal for Sans. Hey, BFAB, are you and Sans streaming from the same location?
No, Steve, look behind you. I'm right there.
Whoa, wait.
Hang on. There is something happening under the desk. Oh, no. BG.
Is that your dog's name?
Let's no, that's his wife's name.
Oh. BFAB. I'm going to get her in. She will beat you.
Right.
Here.
Let's take a look at that. Come on. Let's take a look at this, and then we'll Lego Builder. We'll answer your question in a tick. A circus. Is that a mock, or was that actual?
Oh, this is an embarrassment. This is just collecting some parts. This is just collecting bricks. Can I say that?
Yeah.
No, you can't say anything. You're Australian. Remember, everything you do is held liable.
Wow.
Oh, wait. I thought it was only us British that can say that.
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you. You were speaking in another language.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
That's racist.
Racist? I just couldn't understand. See, because I'm of the pure-blooded American line.
Sans, he just goes all defensive.
Huh?
Nothing.
I couldn't. No, your accent's just too thick for me to understand. That's why I asked, huh?
I don't think Steve's got an accent. Sans.
Yeah, I think he's just being mean to me.
I am being mean to you. You were right. And it's wearing off on other people. I apologize, Solo. I didn't mean anything by that. It was just secondhand meanness from Steve. I am sincerely sorry about that.
Don't worry. I can take it.
All right, I'm good. I'm glad someone can. Steve just needs to grow up.
He can take it. He's all right. Oh, good.
Oh boy.
We're gonna run the Ashes one day. It's gonna happen.
Well, to be fair, you could say that all day long. I don't watch cricket, so.
Hey, doesn't change the fact you're still Pom. That's what it is. That's a racial slur, isn't it?
Okay.
You white people over there.
You white people. Hey now.
Well, we had to send our prisoners over from somewhere anyway, but.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking historical context. I get it.
Yeah.
Let's give you something to win, haven't we?
So, who owns the Ashes at the moment? Who's got the Ashes?
Well, England keeps the Ashes, but Australia own the Ashes.
So you've won it.
Australia. Australia destroyed them.
Destroyed who?
The English.
No, when? When?
The
When?
problem with the cricket is we invented a game that we are pretty good at.
You're talking about a sport. Okay, I thought you meant like historically. I was going to say the Australians have needed help from everyone and every twist and turn.
Well, let's face it. Everything that the British are creative, we lose at, apart from the Americans who can't work out what a football is.
Listen, I know you're still a little bit sore that you couldn't keep a control on us Yanks. However, it's time to get on past that.
Speaking of sore, have you seen the way they play their football? They put pads on and everything.
I know. It's almost like those kids get hurt.
You boys.
Clearly, they haven't seen the AFL, the Australian Football League.
Now
we don't use pads. We don't use helmets.
Is that called no rules football or something like that? Isn't it?
No, they're called grass fairies.
What?
Fairies? Have you seen
grass
this game?
fairies?
Dude, honestly, that is one hard sport.
Yeah.
Well, are you talking about rugby or are you talking about soccer?
No, I'm talking
about AFL. AFL. It's not rugby.
You got to watch the AFL. Watch the AFL. My God, they're mental.
I have no idea what sport you're talking about.
It's a touch of MMA. No, not really.
Not wrong.
Yeah. In the past, it was MMA, pretty much. AFL sans. You have to Google Australian Football League, AFL. If you type in Barry Hall, that's about as Aussie as you get, Barry.
Oh, yeah, the Barrys.
I can't do that at this time.
I don't know. Can I share a screen?
Am I allowed if you're on a computer?
Well, I am on a. I've never tried to share a screen on someone else's.
Well, give it a go, Steve.
Barry Hall.
Welcome back to Central. Yeah, so Lego Builder was asking a question a little bit earlier on, Steve. He was saying, how do I turn comments on for my vids? Because people told me just to turn it on, but they're right back off again. I think there must be some settings in there. Brick Central said, have you got your videos set to as for kids? Lego Builder, no. I was told that would turn the comments off. Mama's Bricks. Hi, Mama's Bricks. Welcome to the stream. Nice to each other. Be nice there. I'm off. Okay, nice to see you, Mama's Bricks. Thanks for coming by. Brick Central. Yeah, it would. That's really weird. Maybe Google it. Yeah, or maybe even get in touch with him as well. Lego Builder. I don't know if it's tied in with whatever your age is or something like that. I don't know, but just check in your settings. You might be able to change the settings individually on each video, or there might be a global setting that you've got that's overriding everything. So maybe check that out.
Or the YouTube has marked him as under 13.
Yeah, that's if that's the case, then I don't think there's no way of changing that unless.
Well, that actually doesn't make sense because if you're under 13, your channel is deleted by YouTube if they find out. So that's weird. I think it's his own. I don't know.
I think when the rules came in, he might have just clicked for content all for kids.
Yeah, I'd trust Sans on any of these questions. I'm not good when it comes to settings and whatnot. I'm still fairly new.
Yeah, I think he had to have marked them all for kids. You can change those settings. It's just I can't think of any other reason why I would stop that.
No. Yeah, I think he's just marked them. Yeah, he's saying he's not under 13, so I think he's just hit. I think.
Well,
I haven't watched this video yet, but I'm assuming it's just AFL, so there could be anything.
Let's take a look, shall we?
He's notorious for his poor behaviour, Barry Hall.
Oh yeah, that's not very nice at all.
There's a big goal. He's kicked a decent goal. He's probably going to get in someone's face here. Oh, that's a good one. Bang.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, that's Look, the guy can't even get up. He tries and then he falls down. The other one coming over is like, I'm not going to get involved here.
Do you have like red cards and stuff like that?
Sorry?
Do you have like red cards and stuff like that in that sport? Is that something?
No, we don't. Yeah, no, don't have red cards. We don't actually have any crowds. If you have a look again, you'll see the crowds there. This is at the MCG from years ago. I'd say 25 years ago. If you bring up the screen, Gary.
Hold on. Let me just get BFAB back. BFAB. Hey, mate.
Hello, I'm back.
There you
Cool.
go.
Yeah, at the moment we don't have crowds, but yeah, the MCG where we play this game can hold up to 100,000 people.
Wow.
So, and if you're into cricket in any way, you would know what the MCG is because we have our Boxing Day test. Yeah, and Barry's just a psycho. And they're showing all the. See, this is kicking for goal and things. So he's just won the game. And this guy's had a duck. Luke Ablett, his name was. So he can play too. It's not just about the fighting, and like he's got a well-lifting head. So after the game, he actually became a professional boxer for a little bit. Oh, this was in 2005. That was the Australian grand final. I was at that game. It was awesome.
So who's the local team that you support, Steve?
I go for the Sydney Swans. They sound like they're not tough at all. But Barry Hall was captain of the Sydney Swans, and like, yeah, no, you don't mess with the Swans.
Bye, Gallagade. Bye, Builder.
Oh,
okay.
Bye, Gallagher.
See you, Gallagade.
All right.
Adios, y'all.
Bye, BFAB.
Oh, I'm not leaving. I was just saying too.
See, I thought you weren't leaving, but I was really hoping if I said bye, you would just go along with it.
Oh, yeah. See ya, Stams.
Oh, sweet, it worked.
I'm thinking he's coming back.
Who have we got?
Yeah. Ah, right.
Well, how are you getting on there, Solo? Is that another wing you're sticking on there?
Yeah, it's another wing. I mean, it's it's a fair sized bloody wing. It's quite well built up. They're triple layered. So you got your bottom layer, second layer, and then you got to put another layer on top of it. So these are thick wings. These are a lot thicker.
Yeah, they
than
don't want it to
tri-ply
bend,
wing.
do they?
Nah.
Yeah, well made.
No.
I like the Road One range. I thought it was a good range of bricks that came out.
It's almost a boomerang there.
It is. Funny looking boomerang, but yeah, I think you could.
I don't think it'll come out. It won't come back to you. It will just fly out the window. But,
Solo, if you join the two wings, it might become a batarang.
Yeah, but that would be kind of nerdy.
Yeah,
because Star Wars isn't nerdy enough.
More like something. Yeah. Nah. But yeah, it's getting there. I'm just concentrating because I'm terrible at this. I've only got one brain cell, so I've got to.
Hey, at least you build on stream, not like Sans.
Hey, I would build if I had stuff to build, but I am poor. I wasn't even talking long enough for you to pretend to start sleeping. That is an old bit. Come on. Update your material.
You just got out of bed.
I'm still half asleep.
Sure.
I need to cross the road with a chicken.
Now. Keep it PG, Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah, to make some chicken nuggets.
I don't think that's how you make chicken nuggets.
Oh, you'd know. You're the gonzo of the group.
What's a gonzo? Come on.
Gonzo from the Muppets.
Oh, right.
He loved his chicken.
Has there ever actually been? Come on, Sans. You know everything there is to know about collectible minifigures. Has there ever going to be?
I wouldn't say that, but all right.
Oh, we went through 20 series the other day on a stream. You seem to know your stuff. Actually, it's only been that. I was like mightily impressed. But what? So, is there ever going to be a collectible mini series for Muppets or or Mario's? Do you reckon that would ever happen? Probably not. I don't think so. I mean, they haven't had any Muppet sets before unless they get a contract. Is it even a... Go ahead, BFAB.
So we're getting the Sesame Street set, so you never know. I mean, if they actually do make molds with you, if they don't, they're going to look like crap. They could always reuse those for Muppets in the future, but I don't see us getting a Muppet minifig series. So.
I don't see it selling well enough to warrant them making it.
Agreed, yeah.
Yeah, but aren't they still well thought of, the Muppets?
Well, Disney also owns the Muppets, and their licensing fee is not cheap.
Oh, okay.
I guess it depends how if they've got anything to go with it, if they've got a new TV show or something they'd like to promote, it can use it as a promotional material as well.
They could, but it takes Lego a long time to build or to design anything.
Do you know something you're not telling us?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Me, I know nothing. I know nothing.
As far as Mario, that's up in the air. No one knows if they're going to do that or not. It could be 50-50.
I think they will. I think they'll come out with Minifigure.
I think with the new wave of stuff that they're coming out with, I think there's quite a high chance that you probably would get something from them.
I don't think we're going to be getting a minifig series. That being said, I think we might get minifigs, not in the first wave, but in the next wave. I don't know.
We're also working with.
Sorry, Sans, you go.
We're working with two of the squirreliest companies ever.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the Mario set that's been released. I'm fine with that. It looks great.
I think it looks like crap. In my opinion.
I'm not overly fond of it.
I think it's a disappointment for people what they did come out with initially, but I don't think it was an odd choice that they've led with that as far as Mario is concerned.
I better be honest here. I was only saying that to get BFAB to say something else.
You're not? Oh, okay.
Nah.
I mean, it's a gimmicky, yet another gimmick thing, and I don't think it'll do well.
Hang on. So watch Sans. Now that I say I didn't like it, he'll start to talk it up.
No, I just said I don't think it'll do well. Okay. I just said it won't do well 3 times now, so I don't know if you're not hearing me or you're choosing to ignore me. I'm not sure.
Bit of both.
Oh, he's just pulling your leg.
He's just being
You know, I only have one leg, so I'd appreciate it if you only pulled on none of them. Thank you very much.
You only got one leg.
So Rick Central asks, this is a question for you, Sans and Steve and BFAD. Rick Central says, what's everyone's thoughts on the new Series 20 collectible minifigures?
Disappointing. I have a whole video on it, so if you want to see it after the stream, check it out.
Jesus. That
I'll wait till they're actually in my hands to decide, but I'm okay with it. You've got to, try new things. I actually like the green brick dude. Having so many red and blue ones, I've got about 25 of each. I'm looking forward to be able to stack them up. Build with my people.
I'm curious why you have 25 each of that.
Why don't you have 25, BFAB?
Because they went to war, red versus blue.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that age-old stereotype. What's next? Cowboys versus Indians? Come on, man. You're better than this.
Yeah, I am. That's why my kids built it. Thank you, Sans. You're dissing my children now.
Well,
I'll bring Harry in so Harry can tell you what for.
I don't even know what that means.
You mean what for?
Yes.
He'll tell you to go and I don't kiddies, I can't say these words.
Yeah.
Uncle Steve has words that are inappropriate for you guys. Harry would say them. That's where I'm going at. And he's 12. He would tell you where you should he would tell you to go and cross the road with the chicken.
Like that's not something new.
Yeah, but the act of no.
So come on, you guys must have some favourites out of this new collection.
The Viking and the Knight and the Drone Dude.
Drone Kid and the Super Warrior.
The what?
Super Warrior. So the official name for the Power Rangers guy is Super Warrior.
Oh yeah, he's like a sort of ranger, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind the one dressed in the peas, and I like the brick, the green brick. Green's my favorite color, so it's good to have one in green.
Viking's my favorite color, so it's good to have a Viking color.
Cool.
Good beard on him, Steve, the Viking.
I know. I know. He's trying to tell me something.
He's pretty cool, man. I liked him. I think he was all right. I mean, how long have we been streaming for now? I need a couple of hours. Yeah, I don't know. For example, what ones do you particularly like or don't like? You into them at all? I quite like the was it Super Warrior, the one that looks like a Power Ranger? I think he's
correct. It's called Super Warrior. Yep.
Yeah, Super Warrior. Yeah, I think he's quite good. I think Who's the other ones that are quite good in there? The drone boy kid, he's quite good. And yeah, I like the brick kid as well. I think he looks quite cool. Again, but I like him because he comes with the tile, doesn't he? It's got the 10-year tile on it.
Yeah. They could have made him a gold brick and made him limited or something.
No, I say chrome because silver chrome because of the silver.
Oh, that would have worked too. Yeah, that's actually a better idea. So.
Oh, the other thing I like the accessory from the karate guy with the nunchucks.
Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that the accessories are the only good thing about this series.
Yeah, but I do like that. I do like that, and I'm hoping to have something. Well, hopefully, Brickvention in January we'll still be able to have a crowd and whatnot and explore. How's SansCon going? Is that gonna go ahead?
I think Chicago's probably going to be canceled, so I'm doubtful.
Because I was thinking you could probably get, so what's the limit of people you can have together in one place at the moment?
It varies state by state. In Ohio, it's 50, but there are some states where it's as low as 25.
Oh, so you'd still be able to have a fan group. That's okay.
Well, I mean, fan is a strong word.
I know. I'm using the term very loosely here.
Yeah, I don't
control you. It's all good.
I kind of sicken myself when I use that word on accident instead of subscriber.
What's this SansCon thing all about then?
You'll have to get in contact with those that are running the official convention.
Okay, and have you lent the licensing of your name into it then?
Currently, there's a legal battle going on with that. You'll have to talk to my lawyers.
You're losing.
I am losing. Yes. Turns out when you have zero funds to battle something, it doesn't fare well on your side.
Yeah, no, it can be a bit of a barrier, that one.
And for whatever reason, the United States said it was bad to have formal duels, so no longer can we do 10 paces, turn and pull a trigger. For some reason, it's immoral or something.
Well, can they do like I don't know, what's that? Paper, scissors, rock.
Rock, paper, scissors? Yeah.
I think a duel is more lasting.
Well, I guess so. But it's kind of more convenient, and easier and cheaper just to do otherwise.
22s aren't that expensive.
Just cut cards. Just grab whatever the highest card is. Easy.
Nah, because you can always do that. But the person, if you do that, the people are still there. You still have to worry about a potential enemy or rival. If you have a duel, no need to worry.
Well, I suppose so. But Sans, we wouldn't like to see anything happen to you.
I've played AFL. I'm not worried.
You could definitely have penalty shootouts, Steve.
Yeah, nah. that's just that means you need talent to be able to get it in the net. BFAB's never got one through, so I don't think he'd be any good. He'd have to be the keeper. Keep him away from.
He is a good goalie, that's for sure.
Yeah. BFAB.
Steve,
punching bag of the online streaming Lego community.
And I love it. So.
I know you do.
So, Steve, when are you streaming in the week then? Because most of the time when I'm streaming, or when you're streaming, I'm at work. So, what time are you? What time do you tend to stream out there?
I haven't really got a set time. At the moment, ABC or Cherie, depending on how you know her. She's had some life changes, so at the moment streaming's not high on her priority list, and I want her to get back to it because she does it so well, and I can misbehave. I'm actually behaving on yours because I know it's a PG. Hers not so much. You can get away with a bit more, but because she's not running hers, I'm keeping those time slots there for her. So I sort of substitute. I'm like the poor man sort of late night comedy host. We want our quality one back, obviously. So I haven't really put a time down at this point. I would like to do like a Monday morning Australian time because I'm not working, so I can afford to do that. and there'd be people overseas, like this sort of time, this time here. What time is it with you guys? About 8 o'clock?
It's 6 for me.
6 for.
It's 5 for me.
10 o'clock in the evening for me.
Yeah, see, that's getting on a little bit for London, but 9 o'clock is good because it's get back from dropping the kids to school. Been up for about half an hour, maybe 20 minutes.
Wait, what time is it for you now?
It's 9 a.m.
All right. Yeah, that's perfect
not bad.
time.
Steve, sometimes I have to get up for your guys' stream at like, let's see, 5
Too early.
a.m., 4 a.m.?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you are crazy.
Oh, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BFAB, what do you do? Do you like tend to just nap, get up and do something? Nap, get up and do something.
He's like a sloth.
So
He struggles to find the button, and then once he's found it, he just lies there and exudes wisdom, right, BFAB?
Yeah.
basically, well, I just join every single stream that I get invites to usually. So I'm always around.
Oh, excuse me, I got something in my throat.
So how's Darren? How are you getting on with your build?
It's getting there. Both wings are on. Just putting the stabilizers on now. There you go. It's a bit wonky at the moment, but it's near enough. Just doing the wing there. So something's nearly built.
Are you using a HD camera? Because that one looks it looks really sharp.
Yeah, I'm trying out my new 4K camera. So hopefully it's coming through a bit clearer.
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's freshly bought from the Germans. While I was over there, I popped over into a local digital shop over there, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to treat myself while I'm over there. I got out just in time.
Well, what sort of work was you doing over there?
I was over at their Muller factory. They had 5 forklifts that decided to break down on them, so had to quickly whiz over there and get them back up and running and going. And yeah, I just had a phone call earlier on saying that 2 more of theirs are broken over there, but I'm not allowed over there anymore. So hey, I don't have to go to Germany.
Oh, well, that's good.
Because yeah, so yeah, no, it's all right.
Yeah, that's good, mate. It's all about getting that money and saving up and getting Lego stuff and
and
all that sort of stuff.
Well, I'll give you a little sneak peek. So this is my bedroom, right? Okay, so this is my bedroom. So this is what my bedroom looks like at the moment.
All right. Take a look, everyone.
So that is the pile of stuff that has been bought, being built, and being repaired, and just a few other bits and bobs over there. So that is kind of like up and coming stuff, and stuff that you'll never see.
I hope you don't sleep nude because you'll find random bricks and stuff all over you.
Oh, I sleep on Lego. I sleep on Lego.
PG Steve.
No, but do you actually sleep on that bed?
Yeah, that is my actual bed. That is my actual bed. So all these boxes will be going up and down.
Turn that round again, because turn that camera around again. You're saying you sleep in that bed.
That is my bed. That is my actual bed.
Where do you sleep though? But like, there's just where.
That's where I sleep, just there. And then my missus sleeps somewhere on the floor over there. I don't care. I've got room over there.
That's probably that's a 5-year-old's bedroom right there. You've done a good job.
For anyone watching, that is a brilliant example of social isolation yourself between you and your partner.
Yeah.
So
the problem I have is obviously I live in a 2-bedroom flat, and like finding room to put all this stuff. So I have boxes going up to the ceiling in my lounge. So in my lounge, boxes going up to the ceiling. And the problem is a lot of them.
Can your camera reach the lounge?
Unfortunately not. No, it will not reach the lounge. One day you will see it, but you just got to bear in mind I have been collecting for a very long time, and I'm bad at throwing away boxes. So
okay, well, that's an interesting. I actually had to throw away a box the other day because it was a little bit beaten up actually in the corner. But Steve, Dan, do you guys throw away your boxes when you've built something?
Yes.
No, no way. I totally treat my boxes with respect. This is all one from last night. Totally treat it with respect. Oh, whoops! A knife accidentally.
have total respect for my. No, they're rubbish.
Yeah,
Come in. It's rubbish.
It's just something that it could, because of the kind of way I've been brought up. And my uncle is a massive collector. I mean, he's got stuff from Battlestar Galactica, Star Wars, Star Trek, you name it, he's collected. And he's one of those big stiflers, keep it in the box. I don't keep it in the box, but the trouble is I keep the bloody box. So, yeah, I haven't really won anything there. So, yeah.
I now know you don't. Sorry. I thought you were done. I apologize. I'm rude.
No. You go, Sam. You go, Sam. Don't worry about it.
Yes, and stop interrupting people. This is something I built earlier. Go, Sam.
I know you're making a joke. I thought you were I thought you were done talking. You weren't, and that's my bad. I'm sorry. So
I'm just dribbling. You go on, Sam. You go on.
Oh wow, this is awkward. Oh boy. Clearly, Greg, you don't see my videos, otherwise you would see how much I abuse my boxes.
I haven't.
Which stream is that?
I want to see this. You've done a collab. I know you've done a collab with Doc Samson this week, haven't you? And Doc's just put it out.
I gave him that footage like a month ago, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's a busy man as well, isn't he? So he's been doing.
He's lazy.
Oh, come on.
He's always watching cool stuff on internet. In his mind, it's cool. He's not here to defend himself.
If you think Muppets are cool, sure.
I think Doc is the opposite of busy.
Yeah, Doc has so much free time.
I don't know. He's I don't know. He does a lot of. I think he does a lot of caring and that. Steve, are you a stay-at-home dad, or are you?
I am. I've got 3 boys.
One of my best mates, he's a stay-at-home dad, and he's done like a stellar job looking after his kids.
I haven't. Mine are horrible.
All right, you're bad dad then.
Straight up, they're horrible. I've got 3 boys. All at school now. But yeah, last year we had high school, primary school, and kinder. So it was a bit of a challenge. But with Dad with us now, it's good to have someone else with him. I will be looking to go back to work at some point, maybe when the economy and the global financial crisis, that is the COVID-19, it's all sorted, maybe. Don't know. That's good. You get a lot of free time, but there's a lot of guilt as well about not doing things. You have no idea. If you're a stay-at-home father or a stay-at-home mother and you don't do, and your partner comes home and they find the house in a mess, in a horrible state, you just feel nothing but guilt because they will shame you. Shame.
Why are you leaving the house in such a state? You have nothing else to do.
Yeah. See, kids come home from school, and I don't know if you've ever, been a kid, Sans, but they have no care about what they do. They come home and they will ruin a house.
I don't know about that, because if I would have done that, I would have been handed my own butt on a platter.
Yeah. See, I'm not like that though. I'm a responsible parent. You did see me roll my own eyes there, right?
No, I wasn't paying attention to you. I assumed you were joking, though.
Yeah, no, of course. No, I think whoever brought you up deserves a medal.
Now.
I love you, Sans. Hey, Greg, do you want to see a build? I built this one just for the sake of being able to build it. I built like a Lego store, like a small Lego store.
All right, yeah, let's take a look.
Mocks don't always have to be huge to be really poor. They can be small and poor.
Here we go. That's all right. It's okay. I tell you what makes that look particularly cool. One, you've got some. Are they printed bricks?
Oh yeah, they're mostly printed. There could be a few stickers on there, but mostly printed, I'd say.
And you got those nano figures as well, and they're quite collectible these days.
Yeah, and I've got like the CMF packet that came with the I can't remember which one. Came with one of the figures.
The little birthday boy from Series 19.
That's right. So yeah, so I figured, there's like a pack. There's some minifigs that they can purchase and whatnot, and some bricks they can play with. So, and it's all about kids at a Lego store. So
I think it looks good, mate. I like it.
Yeah.
So it tells a simple story. It's bright. It's vibrant. It's everything I like about Lego.
It also explains why the house is dirty.
Shut up, Sam.
Well, on that note, what's Solo Brick Builder's excuse?
I haven't got an excuse. My house is just a hole at the moment.
That's because you're never there, mate. I mean, it must be tough. You go away for quite a long time, like long periods of time, don't you?
It's a strain. It is a strain. It's a big strain. It really is. I don't get to see a lot of my daughter, I will admit, but it is a strain. Yeah, but it's like you said, you got to put pennies on the table, and I want to buy Lego, so this is how it goes at the moment. And plus, the way the world's going at the moment, it's not good.
No,
unfortunately, my job is involved in keeping the food industry going. So, unfortunately, people have been panic buying, especially over here in the UK. So,
that's a good thing. That means you still have work.
It is. But the trouble is, though, a lot of in my team, people are falling to the coronavirus or just pure exhaustion. So we're unfortunately there's getting fewer and fewer day by day. Fortunately,
the numbers over in Australia for corona are really, really low at the moment. We haven't really been hit properly yet. Have you guys had people that affected that you family or friends? Is it as horrible as it seems?
I don't know anyone yet who's had it or who think they've got it, but I just keep reiterating to people, just try and mitigate it and just don't touch your face, keep your hands clean, and all that kind of stuff. How about you, Solo? Do you know anyone who's actually got it?
So far, no. And to be fair, so far I'm just trying to keep myself clean, stay away from my missus' grandparents. That's all I can do, because obviously I go to some weird places, so I just got to make sure that I keep myself clean and stay away from everyone.
Oh, you got a self-isolation room. That explains the mess. That's what you should have.
Yes, the self-isolation is what I've been doing.
That's the reason.
Yeah. It's not really a room. It's probably more of a bunker.
It is a bunker. It's a bloody hot bunker, let me tell you.
If you're lucky.
Hot? Is that like the beer? Is the beer hot? It's been sitting there for a while.
Yeah, it's beer. Yeah, it's beer.
Is it a warm beer? That's what the pom's like, isn't it?
Wait, the English are the ones that serve hot beer? I thought that was a different country.
Oh, look, it's
I
beer.
have no idea where that even comes from. Do you, London Bridge, Greg, where the warm beer comes from? I know ale can be generally warm, but have you ever had a cold beer?
I've got no idea. I don't drink beer, so I'm a proper teetotaler, I am.
Yeah. You're a teetotaler. Fair play to you, mate.
So wait, it is warm in London or England. Sorry,
they've got to have something warm there. Their weather's terrible usually, so
it is. It's been really cold today, and it's just been a bit of a drizzly day, to be honest. But it seems to be that hot countries don't seem to be getting the virus as bad as the cooler ones, and Italy's been like not for six. Italy's now the epicenter of the virus.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the same with the flu, and whenever the summer comes around, the flu just dies off.
Yeah. So the nearer we get to summer, the closer, the warmer the temperature gets, the better it will be for everyone, I think.
Yeah, we're almost in winter. We're not far from winter, so.
Brace. Hopefully we can get it all eradicated before it gets to you Aussies.
Yeah, that's the hope is that someone can find some way of curing it or really stopping its momentum.
The news around here said it's going to be up to a year and a half before a cure is found.
Oh dang! Hopefully not.
Yeah, it's a long one. I don't know about do you guys though. I keep forgetting it's actually happening, and then I have to do a double take.
I know it's happening because I can't go to the tanning salon or the gym, which is the main things I do. So.
My BFAB is suffering hard not being able to go to the tanning salon. My parents have lost all of their work.
Yeah, the sacrifices that some of us have to make, BFAB,
are greater than others. Yeah.
It's the greater good. I mean, the fact that you can't go to the gym and you can still eat chocolate, it's just a horrible thing for you.
It's a good first world problem, I have to say.
It is, isn't it?
So, Steve, are you going to be? When you guys do your streams and stuff like that, do you generally chit chat, or do you do like a theme build?
No, we have a fully structured system where there is, we have a rundown sheet, and there is just hectic chaos. Seriously, there is nothing. It's like,
and they've always if anyone's just tuned in and wondering what Australian satire comedy's like, keep going, Steve.
Yeah, no, there is no planning. It's just a matter of, I just remember to press the click button to turn it on, and it's like, let's roll, let's go. So what's going on?
Yeah.
It's like you're just having a conversation with friends without
that.
Yeah. No, I guess one day I'll have some structure, but at the moment, it's still a week by week proposition as to whether I'm a guest or have to host. I do like to host, but it's not my favorite position. I'd rather be the guest. This is great. I don't have any responsibility.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like, I can see all these questions in the chat that people are ignoring, and I'm like, it's not my job to say anything. Greg, I'm just kidding there. I'm just kidding.
Well, no, you're right. You're right. We're ignoring them, though, because they're just bad questions.
No, they're good questions.
Wow.
I'm joking.
I know you are saying.
The funny thing is, he actually isn't joking, but he pretends.
That's
the mystery. No one will ever know.
On me. So, come on, we've got a few things in there. So, Redmond says, welcome along, Redmond, by the way, because my mother is a travel manager for a company, and because no one wants to or can travel at the moment, she could be let go. So, Redmond, what country are you in? Because over here in the UK, I don't know if you guys have had any similar sort of bailout, but the government has said that they will pay something along the lines of £2,000 per person to cover mortgages and stuff like that for them, which is like a lot of money. We're talking billions going on trillions, but that's it. And Cafe Con Lego back again. Welcome back, Cafe Con Lego. But yeah, let's know where you guys are around the world and how things are affecting you as well. But it's strange how, I mean, Steve, if you're in sort of this segregation at the moment, this kind of segregation phase, and you guys haven't been hit particularly hard, are they just doing everything they can to get ahead of the curve, or are they kind of pending and hoping that there's some sort of cure or tests and stuff like that will come soon enough?
Yeah, no, I think as a population, there is no. It's the bare minimum of things we can do. To be honest, our government isn't very strict. We've a lot of the sporting events have closed down, but that's due to the masses. I mean, they still had. Look, I'm not religious, and I'm trying not to be, derogatory towards religion here. But the ban of no more than 500 in a social gathering happened on the Monday, so that our Prime Minister could attend his church service on the Sunday. I'm like, just strange. So, yeah, one day we have massive football crowds, and then the next you can't be within, 1.5 meters of another person.
So are all of your sports canceled? Because I know all the major sports going on in the United States are shut down, which is costly.
Yeah, no, the only one that I know, AFL and rugby are still going, but once a case of corona hits, they stop for 30 days. You know what? I watch the sport on my wife's team, the Tigers. She goes for the Tigers. I go for the Swans. Yeah, there's a difference there of there's one seems to be ferocious and the other seems, as a mascot, seems to be not quite. Anyway, so they played on Thursday night, the opening game of the season, and they're given the high fives, and they'll pull out the mouth guard and they'll get some water, share the water, spit it out on the ground, put the mouth guard in, high five someone. I'm like, you guys are just waiting for corona. Seriously. Yeah. It is just an unhealthy look. I mean, and then at the end of the game, they'll have an interviewer on the sideline there, 2 meters apart, 2 meters away from the person. And then after the game, they'll go and, they'll come over and shake it's just, it sends the wrong message.
Yeah. I know wrestling was the first sport to get shut down here. They just, as soon as there was a whiff of it, they shut that whole sport down.
Yeah. Well, WWE's still running, but it's
real wrestling.
Real wrestling?
You know, like Greco-Roman, the high school, college stuff.
Oh yeah, that should stop. Yeah.
Yeah, that was shut down so hard.
Yeah, I think those that have got fun hobbies like Little Spoon that go out most or every other weekend, they need to stop that hobby as well. So if you're not living with someone, I think you should be. BFAB knows where I'm going with that. I probably should stop.
I know.
Yeah, no, he likes to. Yeah. You guys might not know Little Spoon.
Well, no, I
mean, they've cancelled all sorts of sports over here. You've got like the Premiership is cancelled. Rugby, they've cancelled all the games in the league from that. But they're saying that there's potentially a lot of clubs, especially rugby, seems to be particularly hit by this. I guess they don't have so much money from TV rights and stuff. But they reckon they're potentially all going to go out of business of some sort.
Yeah, apparently coronavirus, you can easily catch it by showering together. So I think the rugby boys better stop until it's finished.
It's airborne.
That was my, little joke at the rugby, but that's okay.
We're all laughing. So.
I know.
Hold on a minute. You look like you've actually finished there, Solo.
I have finished. It is finished.
Give us a 12 of your figures and set them.
There's figure number 1. Oh, yeah. Something's going on my camera. So there's figure number 1. There's the pilots. Get in focus. Just a standard head on that one.
He looks happy.
Yeah, they all look happy. No
additional. It's because they know where they're sleeping tonight.
Yeah. check out your quarters. No. Another happy fella, but this is probably my favourite one. This is probably the most detailed one.
What's the name, Trooper, isn't it?
Shore Trooper.
Yeah, Shore Trooper.
Straight in there, Sands. So.
Yeah. And then there's your guide with another. This one's actually got a different face to him. There you go. Yeah.
He's like, I know I'm going to be killed for standing here holding these things. It's life.
I'm so glad I'm not a nerd that knows all of the characters.
Yeah, you're totally not a nerd.
No, not at all.
There's nothing wrong with being a nerd.
Besides
I love
everything.
being a nerd. It's so great. Like every time I tell people I still like Lego, they're you like Lego?
No, that doesn't make you a nerd, BFAB. That just makes you weird.
I mean, I think I'm a nerd to some extent. I feel like when it comes to Lego, I'm a nerd. So
show the wings. I want to see the wings working. You said did they fold upwards?
They do. So you just fold them up like that, nice and easy.
So there's a mechanism that does that, yeah?
Yeah, so it's really simple. You just got these little Technic pins, if you can just about see it.
Yeah.
Fair. And then, you just got this little Technic pin back here, and you just pull that down. Nice and simple, and it's hid away.
I see. You do one side at a time. You can do one side at a time.
Yeah, so you just lift one side up, and then that side. It's really simple, and it's effective. Oh, that just fired a missile. There you go.
Are they supposed to be able to go down? Like, is that a feature of the set?
Yeah. It's all part of the feature. So it's pop off. There you go. Yeah, it sticks up there really well. It's effective.
When they're flying on that planet that creates the red dust, and they want to have that effect, they drop them, so they just skim across. I think that's why they did that. The design was for that little bit of red dust to skim.
Those are. You're making a. Wait, are you making a joke, Steve, or?
No, I think he's getting his films mixed up. He's getting Rogue One mixed up with the.
I wasn't sure. No, I think he's making a joke.
I was making fun of Lego of Star Wars rather than trying to say a joke.
Probably, unfortunately for me, I'm probably the biggest Star Wars nerd here. Unfortunately for me, so.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know about that title.
See, the thing is too, I think a lot of people get the term nerd mixed up with geek.
Yeah,
geek
it's about
one
the
that
same.
doesn't have intelligence, and I'm more of a geek than a nerd. A nerd is someone that actually has intelligence. I don't have that. I'm a geek, so I know my place. But I hear geeks saying the word nerd, and I'm like, you guys have no idea.
Right, I'm a geek nerd, spectacle wearer, which I don't wear spectacles. But yeah, whatever you want to call me, I've studied Star Wars for a long, long time. So it's.
I love Star Wars, mate. There's nothing wrong with Star Wars. Don't worry about that.
I've got 95% of the comic books.
So anytime that there's a majority of people will say they like something, there's always Sans that will say I don't.
No, he said there was nothing wrong with Star Wars. There's a good bit wrong with it.
Yeah, well, they made a movie about running out of petrol, so you know.
Well, okay, right. Let's get one thing straight. There's Disney Star Wars, and then there's proper Star Wars. And I'm not including the Disney Star Wars. I'm talking about
That's
Okay.
so 1 to 6. That's my knowledge.
Okay.
All this other stuff that they come in with, because obviously they want to create their own new stuff. I haven't got a clue. I haven't bought any of the comic books yet. But anything.
So you don't have 95% of the comics. You have 95% of Legends.
Whatever you want to call it. But to me, that's the proper Star Wars. That's where the proper stuff was happening.
Yeah, see 1 to 3 where, well, no, not so much 1 to, it was 2 to 3 where you had Anakin was more robot than Darth Vader.
Yeah. There's an argument to go for that one. Yeah.
It was like robot.
In places, I'm going to say in places.
So I actually like these movies, but you know, I'm doing a bit of Sans here, you know.
I like them too. Just Star Wars objectively isn't that great of a movie or movies.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? Sam, are you a Star Wars?
I love Star Wars BFAB, but they're just not great movies across the board.
He loves Star Wars, but he wouldn't want to spend the rest of his days with it.
Well, you guys both talked at the same time. I didn't hear your insult, Steve.
I'm pretty much saying it would be a one-night stand for Sans. He doesn't love it truly.
No. I watched
it in the moment.
No, I spend a lot of my free time absorbing as much Star Wars content as humanly possible. But I'm not going to go out of my way and say they're the greatest movies ever made. They have a lot of flaws with them.
I think a lot of critics might disagree with that one.
It depends. Sans, what is your favorite Star Wars movie?
Okay, are you asking what my favorite or which one I think's the best?
What's your favorite?
Yeah, what's your
favorite?
I don't know. I'm pretty high off the current. I don't know.
Go off.
I bounce back and forth between a lot of them.
Just ignore the last 3. You can just go the first 6.
So if I said to you, go watch the Star Wars film, what would be the first one you would pick up and watch, and quite happily sit and watch the whole thing?
Nothing. If I'm watching the films, I watch them all through.
My favorite is the holiday special.
I know that's not
classic.
true.
That's a beautiful bit of cinema.
That is
Australian satire.
Wookiee
Life Day. Wookiee Life Day.
Yeah. You know, Empire has to be the best.
No, it's that's why I ask before I say or give my answer, because usually when people ask what's your favorite, they're expecting which one do you think's the best, and Empire is the best, but it's not my favorite.
How many movies get to end with the bad guy in front? You know, we had Endgame. We had the bad guy in front. Spoiler alert. That's what makes a movie great, is you're not left with, it's finished. You're left with, oh my God, they've ended it next. And
what you're saying,
Empire had everything though, didn't it? It had romance, it had defeat, it had a cliffhanger that was, and a lot of snow.
Yeah, the romance, Game of Thrones level of romance there.
They did, with Yoda and Luke in the, in the little hut there.
Yeah,
that was steamy.
Leia and Luke.
Leia and Luke.
Oh yeah, a bit of Leia and Luke. Well,
yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, it's all there. It's all there. What more can you ask for?
It's all there.
Yeah, that's what makes a great story. Conflict and incest.
Yeah, if you could argue, if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have Game of Thrones. Some of you might argue that.
He looked like a scruffy looking nerf herder.
I don't know. George R. Martin's a pretty weird dude. I'm pretty sure he would have came across that without Star Wars.
Well, he did.
He might have given him inspiration.
He was basing it off English history.
Probably. Yeah. Well, no, he was. So, oh boy.
So yeah. So we won't talk about. Yeah, I better stop. It's not my stream. Better stop.
I mean, it's history. It's still family friendly. It's just historical.
Family friendly incest. Yeah.
So let's talk about all those queens and kings in Australia that bedded their sisters.
Our kings and queens are from England. We don't have kings and queens out here.
Yeah, they're part of our monarchy.
We're a colony of England.
I'm aware.
Like it was. We haven't got our independence yet.
And you probably never will.
And you won't.
Well, not with the Muppets that we elect.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying you won't do it because England's going to stop you. I'm saying it because you're just too lazy of a country at this point. I mean, why bother?
Pretty much. Who cares? You see it as something bad. I don't care. It means we're part of a Commonwealth, which means, we have a united defense system. We don't have to rely on those bullies from America.
So you're saying this hypothetically because historically you've had to rely on them every single time.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, we've never
because they were part of us.
Yeah, because Australia's been the destination of all these world wars.
World War II, you guys got a boot put up your butt by the Japanese.
Oh, I think
only after they took out yours in Hawaii. Didn't they? Pearl Harbor? Didn't they bomb Pearl Harbor? That's what brought you guys into it.
They were fighting the Australians before they bombed Pearl Harbor.
Were they?
Yeah, that was. This is probably why
in Australia though.
No, they didn't make it to Australia, but they were on a fast track until they bombed the United States.
Because England and Australia fight together.
Yeah.
England didn't help Australia at all in that war. They were too busy getting bombed.
That's right. So Australia helped them.
Yeah. No, it was all helped.
No, Australia didn't help. They were too busy in the Pacific.
Yeah, that would be.
Oh, wow.
In the Pacific.
I think you better check your history, Sans. The Australians were fighting in the Pacific and in Africa and also on D-Day as well.
And Europe too. They were in Europe.
Well, there was a good, healthy mix of everyone on D-Day.
Yeah, but Australians made up the Commonwealth, same as Canadians, India, Africa. There was, the British had quite an empire, and the Australians were very much front and center on that.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what Britain does. It was the empire had a united front, and the Australians were there fighting on two fronts.
See, we might show some real hate when it comes to sporting events and whatnot between our countries, but no, there is no. We fight together.
Yeah,
we're brothers.
Brothers in arms.
Well,
brothers in arms against the US.
Good luck with that one.
America was lucky that Australia wasn't formed by that stage. We would have hit you from the other side. They would have hit you from one side, we would have hit you from the other, and you guys would have been conquered.
You would have been conquered. Or America wouldn't have much of a chance.
No shade, though, but I feel like America will always win. No shade.
Oh, yeah.
As of right now, yeah.
That's because you live there and you don't see, if I was putting money on anyone, I reckon Russia's the sleeping giant. I think.
I believe Russia would win America, but not other places.
Currently, China's military is stronger than Russia's.
Yeah, but those Russian people are bad.
We haven't heard any cases of COVID-19 coming out of Russia.
Yeah, well, you don't hear anything out of Russia, do you?
You don't. Yeah. Russia doesn't share anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we better stop this conversation before we start a war.
You think 5 idiots on the internet's going to start a war between 3 superpowers?
Excuse me, there's really only 2, and that's you and I.
Whoa, BFAB, you got to at least add him to that group. I mean, he might not know what we're talking about, but he's
muted himself. He's still looking in the mirror thinking, I don't look like Crondon. He's still at that stage in life where he's looking in the mirror thinking,
my God. I mean, you guys have seen Crondon. Nobody wants to look like Crondon, so.
Is he rich?
He's the guy.
Then I want to look like him.
What?
If he's rich, then I want to look like him.
You probably want to look him up before you say you want to look like Crondon.
BFAB.
He looks like BFAB. You want to look like BFAB?
BFAB's not rich, so no, I don't want to look like BFAB.
What does Rich look like?
Do what?
Sorry, what was that?
What does Rich even look like? What does that mean? Because I think fashion's gone out the window.
It doesn't matter what you look like when you're rich. You just buy what you want.
Have you really not seen Crondon before?
No.
I put in a chat that we were in.
What chat, BFAB? I'm in so many.
Because he's so popular.
No, I just ignore them until they kick me out.
Here, I'll send it to you on message.
That's not necessary.
Okay.
I'm just gonna assume he looks like you, like Steve said.
God damn it.
Well, look, guys, I think we can start winding this down a little bit. I think we've been on for 2 hours 40 minutes.
Those.
Okay, so
I hear London calling, and I'm thinking it's breakfast calling.
yeah. Steve, thanks for popping in, mate. Really appreciate it.
Oh,
Sans,
always fun.
oh, Sans, you're so Sans.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
BFAB, thanks for coming by, mate. Solo.
No problem.
And of course, Deppy as well. And Doc early on. Everybody in the chat, thanks for coming by. Paul, thanks for popping in. I'm 99% finished a leg. We're nearly there on this.
After 2.5 hours?
It's a start.
It's 2.5 hours keeping well, it's a start. Yeah, I'm not a fast builder. I'm hosting these things.
You're preaching to the converted over here.
Mate, honestly, I'm super slow. I've got like 2,490 bricks still left, Steve. So I do apologise for not finishing it.
No, they don't understand. When you're hosting, it's very hard to build things like a Batmobile or an ATAT.
Yeah.
Is that been brought up yet?
It's more like an out than an ATAT. But yeah, Paul, thanks for joining us in the chat. Redmond, Cafe Con Lego, Deppy, and Nathaniel earlier on, and Brick Hive, and all those good folks. So yeah, everyone, thanks for joining us. It's been great. Keep calm, keep safe, keep clean, and always keep building. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you again soon. Cheerio.
Don't touch your face.
Bye.